I'm not gonna start the stream.
Start the stream.
Is this gonna be in mission mode?
This makes me feel like every spaceship movie. Preparing to start the stream. Yes, sir. Preparing. Are you prepared to start the stream? Sir, we have prepared to start the stream. Prepare for initial countdown.
I forgot to go advertise on a bunch of Discord servers. Give me a few minutes.
The funny thing
While
is,
we
that's
wait for
exactly how
Tom.
the Navy treats starting up a ship.
Honestly,
No.
I understand with like ships and like planes, that level of like, we're gonna spend.
Artillery.
Yeah, I feel like it's a
Okay.
safety thing. You have to like.
That's
check.
just-
I'm like,
They
I'm okay
check
with
on
that.
the gun. They check on the targeting computer, the FDC. They check on the map at like my level. The guy
Yeah.
on the ground calling it in, that's where I started my career. The guy calling in the strike checks it too. Everybody checks it. Otherwise, you're just
Yeah.
zapping random people. You have to be so careful. It's
yeah,
really hard.
yeah, and I'm like, I'm okay with that. I feel like there's like times where you're like, oh, we're being too careful about this. That's not one of those things.
Yeah, it can take us days to start up a ship, depending on where we're at.
Safety
Well, Liv-
slows our military down so much.
There's also a saying I've heard. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kent and Gabe or Virgil. The saying "hurry up and wait."
Yeah, anyway.
That's
I
real.
was told that a bunch.
That's very
Honestly,
real.
yeah, I feel like that's the position you usually want to end up in like
Yeah.
most things in life. It's
A
like,
lot
okay.
of getting ready to get ready, and getting ready
Mhm.
while getting ready, and being ready to be ready for the next thing that we need to be ready for.
Just to not do it sometimes.
Just in case.
Often to not do the thing. We're
Oh
some
man.
ready mofos, though. Let me tell you.
I believe it.
Not me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
ain't ready for anything anymore. I don't ever want to be ready.
I'm
But it's
sorry,
time to
Mister.
join the
I'm
Marine.
preparing for D&D games, and, like,
Preparing
which
is not.
everybody really appreciates.
I'm in a weird mood too. You guys might be in trouble.
Oh, perfect.
Dude, can I prepare another spell? Oh, I got another one. Ooh.
Is it a chaotic mood?
I mean, I don't really have any other.
There's no other setting. It's just a level of chaotic. That's what's adjustable.
I can turn into swimming things now.
That's awesome.
I
Well,
can
that might be
feel
really
it.
handy, actually.
Yeah, there's water
Or really
everywhere.
bad.
There's water everywhere,
Well-
but wait, actually, now that I think about it, can she breathe?
Good question. Try it and find
Oh.
out.
But Lev, remember, all the water is black.
I know, that's what I was just thinking. Could she? It
Thanks
doesn't
to
have
a certain
oxygen
party
in it.
member.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Y'all,
It
I'm
actually
dangerous.
paralyzes you.
I'm dangerous now. Okay. Can re-import. Now, I can do it if I have permission. I don't.
I don't know if you do. I don't even know how to give you permission, so I'll go and do it.
I think it's in the settings for, but yeah, no, that's it.
I don't mind changing it.
Hey, you don't even know how to do that
D&D
for-
importer.
I don't blame anybody if they don't want people changing things. Sometimes DMs are like, good God, this is a rat's nest, people's inventory.
It's
I
just
watch
that
some people that really interact with their inventories. It's hard to keep track of. One of them is in this video chat.
I can't imagine who the hell you're talking about. I don't know who.
Whistling
could
sounds,
possibly
whistling
have
sounds,
created-
whistling sounds.
You've made some cool stuff though. Like I was like the thing that makes the skull. That was really cool. What was that?
what's the thing that makes the skull?
So confused.
Brie, what was your in our game? What's the skull thing that you
Oh,
made? Meeps. Meep of the Deep.
we don't need to say about that. No,
Thank you,
I
importer.
my inventory is relatively tame. I think. And
It is.
yeah, I
No
think it's
one
relatively
tops Tim.
Oh,
yeah.
interesting. I was
Yeah.
not. I thought it was directed at.
Everything is altered at all times and
Mhm.
changing.
Pretty
And, like,
much.
Sometimes I'm not exactly sure between the D&D Beyond and the sometimes I get confused.
Yeah, like my bows, I have feet sharpshooter, so I have that inputted into the item itself.
I thought it was great.
It's just easier for me to remember because I will probably forget. down the line,
I thought it was great.
and I do the encumbrance and all that.
That's cool.
You have literally been encumbered the whole game.
Pretty much, yeah. Well,
And both.
except mission 1.
See, the best thing is I've had the ability to make a bag of holding since level 2, but I have
And
not.
you choose not to.
Yeah, but who cares about the lizard, right?
I got, I have an alchemy jug. I prefer that.
And a bunch of
Well,
other
once we get the wine, we won't need the
useful
alchemy jug.
enchantments out.
Once we get the wine, I'm planning on making
Not really, because beer very valuable. Probably more valuable than wine. Remember, and you make more beer than wine. Remember at the festival, you were passing out beer and people loved it.
No, we were handing out wine.
No, that was beer.
What's a beer?
Chicken recaps.
Did it taste
Beer.
like beer to you? Because maybe you had a few too many.
No, we were ripping off some. Well, now I feel bad for saying it. We were ripping off the Voctor children, and then we swiftly murdered them later on. But so now I feel bad about ripping them off.
Well, half the party did it, but yeah.
All right. I want to go over my new rule for the inspiration real quick before we start the session. If you had not had the chance to go look at what I had written, basically D6s, D8s, inspirations are gone. That's a tentative rule that I want to implement. I think it's going to go well, but we'll see. So in the new Player's Handbook that's coming out in September, there is Heroic Inspiration, which is just a reroll of a die. It works with advantage. So if you have advantage and you don't like either of those rolls, you can still reroll one of them, essentially giving you super advantage. But you can also use it for a damage die or anything else, really. Every time you roll a die, if you have an Heroic Inspiration, you can spend that Heroic Inspiration to reroll that die. How do you get that Heroic Inspiration? Well, I will have nothing to do with that. I want you guys to award each other Heroic Inspiration. So if you see someone do something cool in the game, say something funny, do some cool roleplay, whatever you think deserves Heroic Inspiration, go ahead and say it out loud in the chat so that everyone hears you, and award it. Say why you're awarding it, because it's cool. And they can now mark Heroic Inspiration on their character sheet. There is yes.
No, go ahead. You might be about to answer.
Okay. There is a limit. They don't stack, so you can only have one of them at a time. And I also want to only be able to award 3 of these per session. So if Brie gives you one, then Jess gives one, then Ken gives one, there's no more to give for that session. But if you only give one during a session, they don't accumulate either. You will still only have 3 the next session. So give them away for what you think are good reasons. I'll try not to interfere, but it is a new rule, so we'll see how we can adapt it with time. Yeah, so I hope you like it. I hope it makes for good interactions with the players. Can't wait to try it.
I think we lost Kent.
I think so too.
He's gone.
He's switching over to his solar power, maybe.
Oh, I think he has a big battery under his desk. Yeah,
The gremlins got him.
everything's frozen
Stop the
for Jess as well.
gremlins.
Okay, you're back.
It's back now.
Okay, all right. I also changed the way I set up my microphone, so hopefully you don't hear Jess behind me when she's speaking, and vice versa. We'll see. If you do notice weird stuff, let me know. I'll try and adjust.
Yes,
Not
yeah, so we
particularly
can test it
loud,
out.
but
Yeah, so we can test it out.
Well, go for it. Yell for me. No, we have a son sleeping.
Yeah, he's in bed. I'm talking right now. Can you guys hear me and his? No.
Better
Yes.
than me, but I'll try to.
Not that
turn-
time, no.
If I mute you, let's see. Where you at?
Hello. Hello. Sorry.
I don't hear an
I
echo.
think it's better because I'm not
Yeah.
hearing myself either.
That's
Yeah, no, I
good.
think it's good.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
All
good.
right. And
That means we can't listen on the secrets.
all right. I don't know if Kent is back. Cal will be there soon, but it's 8:20. So let's go with a recap. If someone would like to read it, I will not be awarding inspiration though. But still, worth it to read a recap.
I mean, unless there's other volunteers, I'll always read.
Please do.
No, not always, but I will read. Where? Okay, let me find it. It's in the whatchamacallit? Recap channel.
Recap.
Okay. Written by Liv, correct?
Yep, that would be accurate.
Session 14. We start out with us being chased by the dragon, a name I am not even going to try and pronounce. Lotte has charmed the dragon to focus on her while the rest of the party heads to flee down the tunnel. Cypher has the feeling that his healing powers are returning to him. Ember, not wanting to leave her new friend behind, runs back. Still in the form of a direwolf, she puts herself between the dragon and the rest of the party, hoping to hold off the dragon back long enough that her friends can get to the hatch. They start to descend into the hole with various levels of grace. They quickly discuss with the dryad, Demalin, how they are going to get the currently very bound Agdon down the 100-foot stair. Well, she starts to climb down with Agdon, but they both fall. Luckily, Maeve catches them, preventing their deadly drop. Kriv jumps down but catches himself. The dragon breathes its acid breath on her, but she manages to stay in her canine form. Cypher, in an entirely selfish manner, is this supposed to be? Oh. In an entirely
wanted to be
selfless
here.
manner, goes back to make sure Ember isn't going to die. Ember snarls at him, but he stays. She heals herself a bit and growls at him again. Then she bites the dragon again, trying to keep its attention on her. Most of the group make it down the ladder leading down the tunnel. Cypher runs up, heals her, and climbs onto her back. Ember dashes towards the hatch, making it all the way down there before turning back into a fairy, at which point Cypher grabs Ember and starts bringing them down the ladder. The steel defender carries Agdon and shuts the latch. The dragon claws and fires its terrible breath upon the hatch, but it does not budge. The adventurers seem to be safe for now. After a few moments of discussion about whether or not the party knows where the tunnel leads, the party sets out on an hour-long trek to the opposite end of the subterranean pathway. Valgrim asks about the book in Cypher's hands. We consider resting, but decide it is not the right spot, but Kriv has already put his bedroll down and has to put it back away. It appears to be dark, well-worn, leather-bound book with bones and other ominous decorations, the symbols of the traveler. After Cypher warns about the nature of his god, Ember and Lotte hold slightly different opinions about whether or not they are willing to suffer the consequences should something go wrong. Cypher examines the book, but doesn't have time to explain what is revealed because we start noticing that the water is rising. Kriv picks up Ember, the whole party makes a break for the well's exit. Water streams in from the lip of the well. We escape to the surface, remembering that water fluctuates in hither. We encounter a few small boats of traveling merchants who Lotte finds out sell jub eggs. Ember suggests they fell in when they were asked how they got down there, and immediately regrets it. We see the black dragon flying overhead, holding a bag that is notably smaller than her hoard. There are like large cranes found in the area. Apparently they trade with Sue. Lotte asks about Sue, but then says she has never met a woman in person. We trade for a boat, and Ember inquires about a herbalism kit and offers a set of clothing to them. But they say they have no use for clothes since all the fairies have left. Kriv offers a petrified egg he found a while back, but Valgrim points out he can make kits himself, so she decides not to trade for it. She hands the egg and peeks at it. She realizes it must be hundreds of years old, but isn't sure what laid the egg. We mentioned we cleansed the well, and they asked if we could do the same for the others. We said that it was our only potion, but Valgrim says he might be able to make another one, and recalls the ingredients, which was a tiki root, and a few other things. It may be poisonous, and some of us remember seeing them with the still walkers. We set off on our boat. We discuss going back for the dragon's hoard, but decide to head back towards Downfall. Kriv rows us further and further from the land masses as we decide not to stop to rest until we have reached a frog regency. Our pace begins to slow, and it seems like we may have become entangled in something. We finally are pulled to a stop as strange tentacles, familiar to only one member of the party. Not true, they just look similar. Not the same. A frog-mouthed creature emerges from the water. Kriv rages, sending dried vines from his feet and occupying the boat. They don't cause any impediment to anyone but Kriv himself. After hitting some of the tentacles, they recoil back beneath the boat. The Dryad tries to help but accidentally hits the boat, which leads Cypher to remind her to hit the enemy and not the thing keeping us from the black water and monsters below. Kriv gets swallowed by the whole frog mouth. He uses his breath weapon to blow an inescapable line of lightning. It creates a hole out of the creature's stomach for him to stick a body part out of. Lotte blows another hole in the creature, and Ember slits its throat with a primal claw. It starts to sink with Kriv still in it, but he punches a hole much larger than necessary out of the creature and returns to the boat. Kriv continues to row us towards the sinking palace and hopefully rest. On her way, Lotte mentioned she might have been threatened with being accused of treason by the court wizard upon her return, so we should be on guard. Cypher explains he can use his cloak to spy on people, and Ember says she can turn into something really small. It ends up being unnecessary as the bullywogs welcome us back with open arms. Ember makes a sign for Geode, and he gives her ride across. She also gives Clapperclaw a magically cleaned fish, which he cannot eat, but he uses as decoration. He puts it on one of the spikes that used to have the heads on them. We get back to the palace and finally rest. Cypher commandeers the princess's bedroom while she asks to see more magic. A true Tiana-style romance is blossoming. Valgrim lets himself in and leaves the steel defender to guard them. Cypher resummons Leo as an owl. Kriv eats flies in front of Cal, and Cal expresses that he would rather starve. During his watch, Valgrim investigates the blade he got from the fallen dwarf and reads a name on it saying Snicker Snack. Lotte may or may not have... no, that's may not. Definitely did not do that. Cast infection on Kriv while he slept. During his watch, he flips Lotte's bed over with her in it. This wakes Ember up, who's sleeping nearby, and a new day begun for our intrepid adventurers.
All right. Thank you so much for that recap. And now we are ready to start our 15th session in the land of Hither. You all just woke up from your rests. Some of you have slept worse than others. Looking at you, Kriv and Lotte. And as you all wake up, Mirva, the princess of the Soggy Court, comes back to her room and greets you, Cypher. Oh, good morning. Good morning. I hope you slept well in my room.
Oh, thank you very much. Did you bring my breakfast?
I can have some of the courtiers bring you balls of flies if you'd like.
Oh, goodness. You know, I'm watching my weight. So I'm just going to have to go with something less palatable to prevent me from overeating. So.
Sorry, we don't have anything better to offer. We all do love it here.
Oh, it's absolutely fine. Not a problem. More flies for you.
We'll gladly eat them. Now, I also did want to ask, did you find a book for me to learn magic from?
A book?
The vendors, they had one for sale at the dock to the east. I think they left. Did you have the time to go see them?
For a book for you, you know, no price is too high, but if you were to know a price, how much would it be for a book like this? Sorry, just
I've
clearing
only
the fog of waking up.
I've only met vendors for a short while. They're very strange. They make weird deals when they want to sell things. Just like people do in the Feywild here and Hither.
Goody.
But I think I saw them leave.
Shouldn't I just teach you a cantrip? Wouldn't that be better?
Oh, you can do that. I would love to
course.
learn.
All right. First things first. Please begin dedicating yourself to God. Took me about 10 years.
Oh,
See you soon.
do you have any
Mhm.
suggestions for a god?
Oh, absolutely. But I feel guilty for proselytizing. Let's just say, when there's a choice between right and wrong, and that narrow road in the middle, I pick the space on either side every time. And so does my god. In other words, the Lord of Change rule.
The Lord of Change.
Whew, that's all you need right there.
The Lord of Change. Okay.
Definitely.
I just have to believe in that Lord of Change
Oh
to
no.
get powers?
No. I'm sorry. There's more to it than that. You have to make sure that the world around you is more conducive to his rule. And the best way to do that is to make sure that things don't grow stagnant. Like that water looked all dark and cloudy out there. Things need to move around to stay healthy.
Well, things definitely move around here. We change rulers every few months.
Could be a good thing. Could be bad.
Well, I hope we don't change soon. The ruler is my dad.
That would probably be bad. However, it doesn't mean that chaos has to be bad. There are opportunities in such times, if you know where to look.
You're right. Thank you so much. I'll try and follow your advice.
You may use the room till I return.
I think I will because I'm the one that's letting you use it.
Whatever you say. I give a courtly bow. Humbly.
She bows back. And question for the party: what is your plan next? You went to the dragon. You came back. That's the recap.
Yeah. That sounds like the Hemingway version. I went to the river. The river was there. Actual line from Hemingway. All right.
Actual.
We had a couple. Didn't we have something we needed to do here?
We were gonna go to see
The wizard.
Bavlorna.
Oh, Bavlorna for sure.
We were gonna see Bavlorna to get the swamp gas. So, do we want to leave this area? Like, work on the quest to leaving it?
Well, the Bavlorna is here. She's just in the middle of the lake.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Can we get any more information on Bavlorna before we tiptoe up and say hello? You know what I mean?
Agdan kind of steps forward and sees you all talking about Bavlorna. I have something to share if you listen this time, if you want.
Can't wait.
And he kind of approaches to talk a bit quieter. I know what her weakness is.
Do you?
If you promise not to serve me up to her, I'll give it to you.
Well, we would never do that, I think.
Ember, you would never do that.
I've heard you discuss similar things.
Well, A promise for information, but I have yet to see if this information is valuable enough to exact a promise. We are at an impasse. However shall we break it? This is the part where you offer me more and sweeten the deal. Go ahead.
Well, she's very lazy, if that helps.
So if we have to run away, she probably won't chase us.
Well, chasing, probably not herself. She has minions that could do the chasing for her.
Of course she does.
If she's that lazy, could we help her do something to make her life even easier to take away the stress of needlessly annoying things for her?
She probably would like that, yes.
So that type of lazy. Do you know of her?
Find out what she wants. See if
Yeah.
we can give it to her.
She probably
Viable
wants a lot of
options.
things.
Like what? What's troubling her now? You seem to know her really well.
Well, I worked for her. Or worked.
What would be troubling her right now?
I am afraid I wouldn't know. I haven't seen her in a while.
And what kind of work did you do for her?
I stole from everyone that came to Dawnfall. We set up the tollway. And I have a deal with her that makes me give her the first thing I steal from everyone.
Anything in particular you're stealing for her?
Anything that the travelers would offer for the tollway.
Money, tools,
Money, yes. Weapons, tools, magic items, gems, trinkets, memories.
How do you steal a memory?
I used to. Well, my lieutenant had a gourd to steal them. It was given to us by Bavlorna.
A gourd? Do you still have that? Is your lieutenant still in possession of that?
Valgrim pulls a gourd out of his backpack.
Oh,
This one?
That's the one. Yes. That's the one.
That looks dangerous. Should we have that?
I mean, maybe we could use it to bargain with Bavlorna, since this is what she wanted.
I don't know if we should be giving her powerful stuff like that. It kind of seems like bad people gave her stuff, and we don't want to be bad people.
Maeve didn't say give it to her. She said bargain with it. Those are two very different things.
Was your lieutenant the only one that could use the gourd, or do you know how it works?
I would have to spend some time with it to, so that I can kind of attune back with it to get the magical properties back into use.
Let's say you had to explain it to me. What is its magical functions per se?
It stores memories, and if someone voluntarily touches it, you can siphon a happy memory from that person into the gourd, and that person loses that memory completely.
Is there a way to reverse it? Could you unscrew it, uncork it, and just like empty it?
Only my lieutenant could. If I could spend some time with the gourd, I could probably do it as well.
Can the lieutenant explain it to us?
Pretty sure we killed him.
I think we might have
I
killed
haven't
him.
seen him in
Pretty
a
sure
while.
he's dead.
You killed him?
Not on
This was
purpose.
whispers.
Not on purpose. Not on purpose.
He was kind of trying to kill us. It was not awesome.
You weren't there, Liv, when they killed him.
Oh, I thought this was at the.
That explains why you don't know.
I don't know anything. I'm sorry. I shouldn't.
You're backing up your homies, and that's all that matters.
Yes.
Yeah. No. We
Deny,
didn't do
deny,
shit.
deny.
Make counter accusations. Don't forget that one. Deny, deny, deny. Make counter accusations.
Maybe you killed
Where
your
were
lieutenant.
You? Where were you that night?
I feel like Valgrim's just watching Cal ask all these questions while holding the gourd like he hasn't studied it this whole time. And it's just like, really, dude?
You know, if Bavlorna isn't the type to give chase and send minions, I am willing to accept that we could probably dust the floor with a few minions from this place, don't you think? Let's
Hey,
go
we could al-
take a poke at her and see how she reacts. Then we'll
What
have
if-
more information to go by.
What if we didn't look like us?
I can definitely handle that.
Or at
for
least
now.
if Agdon looks different, because if he was one of the, do we want to bring the minion back to Bavlorna, and do we want her to see him, or do we want him to look different and
Seems
not
very
have that?
scared.
Yeah,
Is it wise to let her see him right away? We could just say his name and see how that goes, rather than actually dangle the bunny right in front of her.
right.
Just a thought. We could tie him upside down to a tree or something. That'd be fine, right, Agdon?
No. I offered
I'm only
some
joking,
information.
friend. You haven't learned my
He-
sense of humor yet.
He shared some
I don't like
information.
it.
Perhaps Demolin can watch him.
Agdon, I'm hurt.
Demolin says, I'm not the biggest fan of being your jailkeeper here.
Oh no, he's
no,
not
no.
in jail. He's just our guest.
You will volunteer
He's
the
tied
Green
up.
Prison Warden if you want to go antagonize the hag, and I can spend time with our dear little captive Agdon.
Feel like I don't trust that situation very much.
Well, I
Well,
kind of want your help looking for that thing that you want. I mean,
Ember, I have full faith in you that you will be able to locate that all on your own, but there is another purpose behind the madness. If you give me maybe an hour or so, I may be able to dig up some information.
oh, okay.
Hopefully not digging with a dagger or rather sharp implement.
No, digging in the most boring kind, and she will take out the book. She's gonna take out this big kind of green book.
No.
Let me show a picture.
Such a disappointed oh.
I thought she was gonna torture Agdon. Whatever.
That would have been
Also, books are cool.
yeah.
We would never torture anybody. We don't do that. That's illegal.
I think I'm so smart, and then I walked right into that one. That's pretty funny.
Let me try and get you a picture real quick.
I
Of
could
the
throw it in
book?
the chat if you want.
Test.
I want
Yep.
the stream to see it.
Oh, okay.
Me one.
Oh no, I
second.
meant like throw it in the chat here.
Oh well, yeah, that works. That's true. I can just go look for it in your inventory.
It's big.
Because-
It's green. It's heavy. I've read it like 3 times.
Read it backwards.
After 3 times.
That looks cool.
And on the cover, it is written Volo's Guide to the Feywild.
Hey,
Pretty.
it's cool.
What's a volt? Oh wait,
What's a Volvo?
It was like a full line of, wait, would I know that? No, I wouldn't know that. Wait, I could have known that. No.
Everyone could roll an history check to see if they remember or know what a Volo is.
I selfishly almost took the lucky feat because I roll so bad, but I didn't.
That wouldn't be selfish.
It
Okay.
is.
Unfortunately.
I took something more
Oof.
helpful to everyone else. Ah, man, I really want to try to remember. Traveler, give me some help. Guidance.
That's 2 nat 20s.
I got a net. Okay. I remember my Iwan telling me about Volo.
I don't need to roll, so you know,
Yeah,
Lotte
yeah.
has no idea.
Kriv is not rolling. He's dealing with something else.
Oh no, what's Kriv doing?
And then guidance.
Currently holding his chest.
Eating flies.
What's up with a
No.
18 on my history check?
Yeah. So Cypher, Cal, and Ember.
And everybody gets it.
You know that
We
Volo
both
is a renowned sage from the material plane, from the Forgotten Realms, from Faerun, that has written quite a few books, some stories. A lot of people don't seem to believe in his work, saying that it's mostly romanticized fiction, but some others do believe that he's onto something, and that his books are actually sound research for the worlds he travels. So take what is inside the book with a grain of salt.
Most importantly, they're fun. And that's all that really matters.
I just remember that Iwan, who raised me, he was a little bit skeptical of Volo. I don't know if we should listen to most of the stuff in his book as fact.
Well, we could take it with a grain of salt and see if it matches up to what we find. That will tell us a lot. Don't you think?
Possible.
What's our most immediate concern? Speaking to Babylona, for sure.
Are there any other places we need to go?
Well, we need the swamp gas, and we need to fix the air balloon.
Babylona required for swamp gas, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So,
She controls all of it.
not to call anyone birds, but perhaps two with one stone to talk to Babylona. So,
I am very
Agaddon-
okay with being called a bird. They're actually quite intelligent creatures.
Leave Agaddon with the tender care of Lotte. And that sounds so bad. I mean, yes, it's a great plan.
Be alive
Not
when you
sure I'm
return.
comfortable with that plan.
He will be alive when you return.
Seek not comfort.
Not sure what you'll have
Stoic
done
way.
to him though.
All right. And
So-
then
Lotte, you're staying behind with Agdon? Is
Yep.
that it?
Yep.
Demalin asks you, should I stay with you or should I go with your friends?
Demelin should stay with her.
I'm pretty sure
You want me to
guys
stand
would
with,
be more
with the
assistant.
bunny?
And with
Well,
Lee, yes.
actually, would you like to go?
I'd rather not meet Pavlorna if that's where you're heading.
wasn't she the one who was involved in, well, corrupting your tree?
Yes, and if she could do that kind of damage to a tree, I really don't want to mess with her strength and powers.
And you think she means you ill?
She means nature heal. That's me, basically.
think I like that very much.
I definitely don't like that.
We could use you in the sense of your help, not use you as in. Anyways. But if you're too afraid to go, we could. I'm sure we can protect you. At least keep you as safe as we would ourselves.
Listen, all I want really is to get back to Thither. If going with you is going to get me closer to that, I'll accompany you. But I do not want to be fighting that witch, that hag, that thing.
I think we're gonna have to tread really carefully here. None of the whole gun blazing, pew pew spells everywhere is gonna work.
It's funny.
Pew
That's
pew.
That's actually how I tread carefully. But all right.
So what's the consensus? Are we taking you with us? Like what exactly? And I look around.
We don't want you to do anything to
Not
get
gonna
uncomfortable.
force anyone. Yes.
I'll come with you.
Oh, how very brave of you. Admirable.
I will not fight.
We do not expect you to. And hopefully that will not be necessary. In Bavlorna, we'll see that you should probably not get too terribly close.
Yeah, I'll stay in the back.
Trying to convince myself we're not going to end up fighting.
Okay, all right. I will change the map to show you where you guys are.
Okay, before. Oh yeah.
I just texted to you.
And then when you get a chance, Ember just wanted to ask Agdon something before they left.
So bright. Sorry. I had everything all dim and I'm like the map. Oh, I'm antsy tonight, man.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get in a fight.
We're not supposed to fight.
Not gonna happen.
I don't think we're anywhere ready to fight.
Do what you want to do, Kriv.
Okay, so while you guys were all discussing, he was doing his own thing. You know, looking at the scar on his chest was causing him the pain. And he discovered something. He's wanting to use this. Just a random object inside the room. See
There
what
are
it does.
tables, some cushions.
Table sounds good. So yeah,
Oh, whoa.
apparently it pulls it to me as well.
So you cast your lightning lure on the closest table to you. And as you do, the table comes apart and all you have left in your hand is a charred piece of wood.
Actually, probably his mouth because that's where his lightning come from. So it casts
Okay,
from his mouth.
So you have a piece of wood dog style in your mouth.
If you're hungry, I think there's. Well, I don't think you would eat the flies.
The mayor approaches you, Kriv, and asks, could you please not break the furniture? That would be appreciated. I know you're lords and all, but
Kriv just nods.
We are indeed lords, and unfortunately, the food you served did not contain enough fiber. Therefore, Lord Kriv was. He absolutely had. He had to eat.
It's.
There's reasons.
anything else you want to do, Kriv?
No, that's it. I'll just grab a handful. I'll just grab a handful of the flies and walk out with it and start eating them.
I placate.
See, he's doing better already.
Distract them.
Okay. As everyone heads out, yes, Ember?
Yeah, no, just before she heads out, Agdon, do you know what happened to the fairies here?
When the hags splintered the realm in three, they didn't really have any trees to stay in, most of the trees started to rot. So I think they left for thither. They flew over the wall of shimmering light to the east, hoping for a better land, I guess. But I don't know. It's been a while since I've been to thither.
A wall of shimmering light. That sounds very jolly for here.
Very
You've seen
pretty.
the walls. They're obscured by fog, but the realm is definitely walled off to both the west and the east.
Oh, of course, I would know that.
So I would find more of them in thither?
Perhaps if they didn't all die, hopefully. I always love stealing from fairies. They have such lovely trinkets.
That's not very nice.
Well, they have to pay the toll.
Hmm. All right. Thank you.
As you head out without Lotte and Argadon, Valgrim, one of the guard, puts something in your hand as you pass.
All right.
Whoever was following you behind would see that as well.
Who's that?
That's up to you. We did not decide on a marching order.
Ember probably was in the back because she just stopped to talk to Agadon before everybody left.
Makes sense.
We're still in the city, right?
You were in the sinking palace in Dawnfall.
Okay, so it's just still in the actual palace.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will tell you what the note says, Valgrim. Give me a second.
Valgrim, are you getting love letters?
I would hope not, considering where we're at.
What's wrong with the people here?
You don't want to marry a frog princess eating balls of flies? That sounds wonderful.
I'm pretty sure that the princess is doting on Cypher. So
He's just kind of deadpan staring at you all now.
Don't.
This is the
You don't
second
need to be
note I've gotten from
embarrassed.
them. We should go somewhere quieter. So we're not overheard.
We take a boat.
Take our boat.
Take a boat to
Your boat was left. Let me just show you on the map. Your boat was left to the dock right here. You have traveled all of this way around to reach the sinking palace where you are now. There are docks right here to the south of the sinking palace with a few boats if you want to use them.
I have a
also-
thought.
You also notice that the big lightning cloud to the northeast of you is gone.
Is that building in view range?
The lightning cloud?
I mean, you just showed me a picture, and there's a building with the lightning cloud and an apparatus that's like holding it down.
That's the whole, like it's a balloon. The building is attached to the lightning cloud.
Okay, but we can see the building from where we are, right?
Not
As well?
anymore. It's left. It's not there anymore.
Ah, okay, sorry. That's what I wanted to make sure, whether it was just a cloud or the whole thing that got uprooted.
The
Okay,
whole
thank you.
thing left.
Thanks.
I could have sworn there was a building there before. But
Either
What's the
way,
plan?
we need to get somewhere where there's not so many ears to hear.
we could probably talk on the boat once we're on our way over there.
On the dock, you can see a few bullywugs on the water, pretty far from you, outside of earshot. There's nobody on the dock. If you want to speak there.
All right. Did Kent leave? So I'm pretty. He'll probably want to be here for this.
I'm definitely here.
Okay. It seems like there's a revolution going on against the current leaders. Say that as loosely as possible of the leaders.
The Frogman? Or
Yes, there's a baron that is apparently trying to create an uprising.
A bullywug baron? Do we know?
Illig, the Baron of Muck Stump.
That sounds very bullywug-ish. Okay. Checks out. Just wondering if it was like a rival kingdom that tried to take over. Or just some more soggy court drama.
was your message like a warning? Or like an invitation?
It's an invitation.
From the Baron?
Yep.
Invitations are meant to be accepted.
I don't want to kill anybody. And your princess would be very upset, Cypher. If her dad died.
I never said anything about killing anyone, did I?
That's true. I imagine it would, well. What do you think about it, Valgrim?
I mean, it seems like we've accepted a lot of things from the current monarch. Do we want to continue working with him, or are we dissatisfied with what we've gotten?
I also probably want to include Lotte in this.
I mean, they've been fairly welcoming somewhat so far. But I'm not opposed to checking out what the Baron wants.
I think we should
Not
discover
killing the
much-
Baron. Not killing the Baron. Just checking out what he wants.
as much information as possible. That's my
Okay.
vote. So let's see what they've got to say. All of them.
All right.
Did the letter express urgency?
Not particularly, but the most urgent thing we have is to go see Bavlorna.
Agreed.
Food for thought. What if this new Baron has the ins with Baverna? And that helps us through that? Or even sweeten the deal with them if we help them overthrow if they can help us or provide us information with Baverna.
I would say
Um,
until we understand what Bavlorna wants, making allies that could be her enemies could be a mistake.
That makes a lot of sense.
I don't like
Well,
that she's mean to dryads and trees.
I don't either.
Good person.
Let's see what she has to say, Cal. We don't have to promise ourselves into any course of action. What do you say?
Sure. What's the worst that can happen going to see a hag and trying to just wing it to see if we can win her over without any predestined plan? I'm sure it's gonna go just fine.
Don't worry, Cal. I won't let the mean old hag hurt you.
Yeah, I'm not worried about being hurt. I'm being worried about being dead.
I won't let
You
that
have to
happen.
probably be hurt in order to become dead, from my experience.
I just look at you like
Thank you.
literally just eye you up and down like the audacity of this little thing teaching me.
But I mean, haven't you died before? You're kind of used to it.
Yeah.
You
No,
died
no,
before,
no. Too soon.
Oh, so sorry.
Wait, you. This is a fun game of, hey, does Olivia know this? She does, because
It was in the inn. He talked about it at the end.
yeah, I was trying to.
You were
I think
there.
I think she was there for that conversation. Okay, yeah.
I think so.
We don't want you to die again either, so we'll try to keep that from happening.
Brie starts coughing.
Do you want him to die again?
Are you
No,
okay?
he's like coughing.
Oh,
Coughing
are
a
you?
bit. He beats on his chest, and then all of a sudden a fly comes out of his mouth.
I thought
Maybe
they
you should,
were all dead.
And he goes to chat on another one. Another ball.
Slow down
Stop
on
eating
those.
those.
He just shrugs. Starts devouring another one.
All right, let's hop on the boat.
I
There are
want
boats
to test
waiting.
something. Can I
Yes,
turn
Ember.
into a crocodile and jump in the water?
You absolutely can. You all see Ember transform
Swamp
into
puppy.
a swamp puppy, a crocodile.
Womp puppy? I
Um,
like that. That was funny.
and as you enter the water, even through the scales, the water is quite uncomfortable. It tingles your skin. Do you submerge?
Yeah.
It's the same consistency as water, but it feels a bit oily. And now I don't know crocodiles if they can breathe underwater or if they can just breathe.
No, they can't.
No,
Oh,
they
no,
hold
they
their
can't.
breath.
So they hold their breath. So nothing really changes. You can swim normally. It's uncomfortable. Doesn't hurt you for now. Yeah, everything's good.
Okay, she's gonna swim down and see if she can find like seaweed or something. Wait, this is a lake. Why would there be? Yes, seaweed is a.
I'm not a botanist. Okay, you swim down to try and find some sea herbs.
She's just trying to find something that's ropey enough that she can throw it onto the boat so that she can haul it.
Close to the docks, there are quite a few algae that you can find, very long and thick. If you wanted to take some of them.
Yeah,
could.
she'll rip a bit off and then she'll swim over to the boat and toss, like, kind of like get on the side of it, probably also almost tilting it over, but just drops one half of it and then hops back in the water with the other half.
Okay. Yeah. You come out of the water with some kind of roots in your mouth and in your beak, and you put it on the boat. Quickly before you guys head out by boat, I'm going to jump back to Lotte, see what she is up to with Agdon in the sinking palace. You are
Just one
surrounded
thing.
by bullywugs.
Huh?
What I mean is there's bullywugs in the building that can
Well,
see what you are doing.
Oh well, I mean that's not. I'm not really afraid of frogs. But yeah, no, Lottie. Her plan is to be reading, but we'd just like to remind Agdon if he ever thinks about escaping. She will use minor illusion to make it seem like a small tentacle is coming up out of the floor and just point to it. Be like, yeah. If you get any ideas, I just want to remind you of what I can do, and I can make this a lot more painful for you, but I'm in a good mood today.
Please don't hurt me. Maeve told me she wouldn't hurt me. I'll behave. Don't worry. I've seen what you can do.
As long as you don't make me hurt you, we should be fine.
And tell me, what are you reading about? You can tell me
Going
in
to
Discord
look-
if you want.
Okay, I am looking for the name of Bavlorna in this book. Hopefully, it's in here. So that's pretty much what she's looking for, is seeing if Bavlorna is mentioned in this book at all.
I think you've read about her before.
Have I?
Let me check real quick. Yeah, you did.
I did. What do you know?
So let me just copy you. You can read about something else if you want.
I can. Yeah. I'll. Can I read about like hags in general?
Absolutely.
All right. That's what I'm gonna get information on. Oh, awesome.
Give me 1 second.
You little hyper over there, Liv.
Nuh-uh.
Hyper.
Okay. Boat people. As you jump onto the boat, you see far in the distance to the south another dock. And to the west, to the right of you, as you head down, very thick fog in the middle of the lake that you cannot
Okay.
see through.
Did you want to say something, Kat?
I'm fine. Did
Okay.
my best.
What did you want to do?
It's all good.
Okay. Kriv, are you the one rowing?
Yep. Well, we're being dragged by Ember, right?
Under gator
Ember,
power.
Ember, which
Just-
way are you dragging the boat?
Towards the other dock.
Okay.
Leo's
Yonder.
guiding for us, please.
Wherever Leo goes.
Now, I would like Leo to get a look at the ground before the area before we. I'll even
Absolutely.
take a good grip on the seat and take a look myself through his eyes.
Could I also do like a perception check and see if I can see or hear anything out of the ordinary?
Yes, Leo and Maeve, please do a perception check.
Check. Roger. Summons familiars, Leo.
One's-
Perception.
Oh wait, I need. Do I have...
Does Leo get advantage in this situation? I can't remember.
He would. He's looking from the top.
Not great.
So, Maeve, you see to your right, an old, well, to your left, a big dead tree on top of a mountain, not a mountain, but a little hill, and you can see a clothesline attached to one of the branches. Further down to the south, you see some mushrooms, and further down, you see a few huts next to a path. Leo clearly sees that dead tree right here, and can also spot 3 huts. One here, and one here. They all look similar. Leo also sees. Give me a second. Where are my notes? It's a toadstool patch, and Leo can actually see a blue elf sitting in the toadstool patch right here. You tell me what you want to investigate. I'll give you more details.
Can I see what kind of tree it is? Do I recognize the type of tree? It's a dead tree?
You see several holes in the trunk. It's hard to see from where you are. Leo could actually approach, but you're looking from a distance. Can you do a nature check with disadvantage with the distance?
Try.
Ember
very
probably
good
would have
with
stopped the
nature.
boat. Like, how much is our distance? The distance with the fog.
From one
Impeded?
dock to the other would be about a mile. No, less than that. 100
Is it
feet.
still foggy over there?
Yep.
Okay. She's probably just gonna stay far enough that like the boat is like not super visible, but like that they could probably.
Okay.
So you're probably within, I don't know.
You're within 120 feet of that tree, but with the fog, it's hard to see exactly where it is. You don't know what type of tree it is.
Can I tell Cypher then to maybe tell Leo to go check out the tree with all the holes in it? So we can maybe
do
get
that.
an idea.
Yeah, you can tell him.
Okay. Cypher, I think the dead tree over there has a bunch of holes in it that might be interesting to take a look at, but we're kind of far. Do you think Leo could go take a look?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I'll have him hit all those places.
Okay.
Am I going to be able to stay within 100 feet? Probably not.
Right now, you can be within 100 feet of the tree. The toadstool patch, you'll have to move inland. So, Leo, as he heads towards the tree, you see that there are several holes that dot the trunk of a gnarled old tree. It grows on the shore of the lake. The tree has lost almost all of its bark. There's a few withered leaves that cling to the end of its twisted, knotted branches. There is a clothesline tied to one of the high branch, leading all the way to the middle of the lake. On the clothesline are several old garments.
Is the clothesline leading to the like offshore?
Yeah, the clothesline is leading from here all the way to the middle of the lake. You've seen those before.
Okay.
At the balloon factory, there was a clothesline as well, from the balloon factory right here to the middle of the lake, with a few clothes hanging from it as well. You've seen one as well right here when you approach by boat.
Do all the clotheslines have all the same kind of old garments on them?
They do. Do you want to send Leo to the Toadstool Patch,
Yeah, all of them.
Cypher? Okay.
Everywhere she pinged.
You'll have to approach a bit inland for the Toadstool Patch. And you send Leo. As you approach the Toadstool Patch, you hear a faint, somber tune on a flute playing. You can spot an elf sitting at the bottom of one of the mushroom, playing that flute.
Playing a flute. Okay.
And as far as the
Do
other
I-
huts go,
I'd like to be repeating this to the group as I discover it.
absolutely.
Oh wait, we're too far away. Okay, never mind.
What do you want to do, Valgrim?
I thought we were hearing it, but if I'm not
Only
hearing
Leo
it,
hears it, but
yeah.
Cypher just conveyed that information to the group.
I'm telling you.
So there's an elf on a toadstool playing on a flute?
Yep.
Okay.
I need to know which way you guys want to go.
Isn't Leo supposed to check out the other things that you pinned,
Yeah,
like the other
let's-
huts and stuff?
So the huts are all similar. Here, here, and here. All the same size. That's as far as you'll be able to see if you don't want to move further inland.
Do they look occupied? Are lights on or something?
There are a few torches at the front of each of the huts. They are lit up. So maybe they are occupied. Demelin says, that tree looks sick. Maybe we can help it?
You know how to help trees? Because I don't.
Well, you've helped me. You gave me water.
Sure. You're
Ember
a tiny
splashes in the
tree.
water doing this. Trying to nod, but really is just hits the water repeatedly.
I could try and Demelin goes to talk to you, Ember. She can speak with beasts and plants, and tries to understand what you are trying to say. What's wrong?
I would like to try to help the tree.
I would like to as well. Maybe I can talk to the tree.
You can do that?
I can speak with plants.
You should talk to it. I wanna know what it says. But we can get it fresh water, and
Do you have fresh water?
I can make fresh water.
Oh, that's useful. Your friend here, the crocodile lady, she wants to help the tree.
I think that's a good start.
Does everyone agree that you want to approach the tree?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Okay. All right. Give me a second.
Tree time, tree time, tree time. Gotta do druid shit.
Gotta do druid shit.
Druid.
I just want to make sure Leo's keeping an eye on the perimeter while we're doing all this stuff.
That's fair.
Play
She'll
all you like.
she'll probably
As long
have to
as
get
somebody
out of her.
watches your back.
She'll drop the thing because she's probably gonna have to go onto shore and drop wild shape to do this.
You can walk on land as a crocodile if you want to.
She can, but she probably needs to purify food and drink to get some fresh water.
Okay. Lotte, I
This is
will
our
place you on the
swamp
map
puppy.
just so that you can see what's going on.
Awesome. Watch you guys all die from my little safe spot.
Okay, give me 2 minutes. You guys are so quiet.
We're waiting to see if we're gonna die or not.
The tree reaches out, grabs, and kills all of you. It turns out it was a jerk.
It was a mimic the whole time.
The whole time.
Once had this idea of like different breeds of mimics of like varying
Ooh.
Everything can be a
Craziness.
mimic.
bigger and smaller, like houses, and also down to stuff like
A healing potion.
Okay, here's the question about a house mimic. If you're inside the house, are you consumed by the mimic?
That's where the mimic part falls apart. Is when you try to go in the door because it's gonna eat you.
Okay.
I did a workout one time, and we didn't know what the villain was going to be. But we walked up to this inn and we knocked on the door, and it seemed like someone was on the other side but didn't answer. But I was playing an evil warlock character again, and I managed to. I tried to frighten the person on the other end of the door, and I rolled so high. It turns out the whole inn was a mimic.
Take the house to be like a colony of mimics.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Mm.
But yeah, the house ran away from me after that. My character didn't question it.
I feel like mimics have to be solitary creatures.
I think they are.
Because like who gets to eat the random traveler who comes in?
Who will bring it first?
But then it becomes a competition of who gets to be the door.
Are we gonna make a full party of mimics? Is that like our next campaign? It sounds retarded, but
I
you know what?
one.
Isn't there literally a game called Prop Hunt like this?
Yeah.
There is. Okay.
I know there's one character who had a mimic weapon. Yeah.
If you're buddies with it, that'd be so cool. Sorry.
You all approach the tree. Leo first. And you see that this tree looks extremely dead. There's sap seeping from the branches. And as you all approach, there's a sprite that appears next to the tree that comes out of the hole from the tree. A little sprite.
Stay away from that thing, Leo. Who knows if it's had its shots?
Oh, look! The bullywugs are getting even uglier this year. They're
Ember will
taunting
drop
you.
her form. An ember and not a
Another
crocodile.
sprite appears. Silly Blitzy, those aren't bullywugs. Looks like dead animals Bavlorna had stitched together. You can tell by the smell.
Oh, a wise-cracking sprite. Just what we all wanted. Pardon me, is Bavlorna around here, anyone? Anywhere? Around the tree, I mean.
You're so lost. Bavlorna's not here.
Oh, good. It's safe. Go ahead. You can approach the tree.
Ember will like, it looks like your home.
Have you
might
come to
be a little
disturb our
sick."
home?
Oh, quite the opposite.
Disturb. How dare you? I'm wounded.
He's very wounded a lot.
By your accusation. In my heart, dear. Dear jewel.
Come here. I'll do a lot more than just accuse you of things.
I haven't actually done anything. Don't you have to wait for that first?
I don't think you're able to do anything.
What do you mean? To help you?
I think you're useless.
I completely agree, and that's why I brought her. Ember.
Pointing to Ember.
Oh, we want to try to save your tree.
Our tree doesn't need saving.
It looks quite sick.
That's what we like about it. What do you
That's
live
not-
in?
Not sick trees.
Not sick trees.
That's quite mean. I don't appreciate it.
And then another sprite appears. We can be way meaner than that if you want.
I'm sure you could, but should you?
Shit, yeah.
That's not a good way to make friends.
We don't need friends.
Everybody needs friends.
I don't think you can make friends.
I
Maybe
have.
you can't, but we can.
Yeah. Maybe you don't think you need friends
With
because you
that
can't make
breath?
them.
I doubt it.
I didn't need any.
All
of the
right,
flies.
try making friends with me. I dare you.
I don't want you as a friend.
I whisper amongst my buddies. Listen to how they're talking. There's a very particular way in which they answer questions. Pay attention.
Where are
Oh,
you
here.
guys from?
Here.
For how long?
For as long as we remember.
Never mind, I'm wrong. All right. Plan B.
They were just being rude and mocking us, that's all.
Plan B. Do we care more about sprites or trees, Ember? I'm just curious.
Can I do a nature check to see if I think that the tree is like completely dead or just very, very sick?
Yes, please.
The sprites coming out of the holes in the tree,
I-
right?
Yes. The sprites are coming out of the holes in the tree.
Seeing Ember puzzling over the tree, I'm going to cast guidance on her as she tries to understand the tree.
Oh, very, very appreciated. All right.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna tell you, Ember.
Okay.
It definitely looks like a dead tree. However, dead trees don't have sap seeping from them. And you know this. You also know that Pixie would not normally live in a dead thing. That's what I'm gonna tell you.
Could I look at those the holes and determine if that's what's causing the tree to die?
Give me a
check.
nature check, Kriv, please.
Yep. I had 3.
Mm.
Nope.
Was the tree sick when you guys started living here?
Sorry, repeat that. I was answering
was-
a DM.
No worries. Was the tree sick when you guys started living here?
I'm bored of your questions.
I'm bored of your answers.
And
I think
some
you
of
need
them,
to be more creative with them.
some of them are flying inside of the tree, kind of like looking at you from the holes.
I have a question.
Yes.
I look at the ground surrounding the tree. Has there been any disturbance? Does it look like there's been earth moves?
Can you please give me investigation?
Sure.
The DC is 18.
He
Oh.
looks over at Ember and
What
nods in the direction of the tree and waiting for an answer.
Well, I know I'm going to investigate. May I cast guidance?
Absolutely.
We'll add
What was
to
your
it.
question, Kriv?
I'm looking at Ember and I'm nodding at the tree, seeing what she wants to do.
I should have taken the lucky feet.
It's
The ground doesn't look disturbed in any way to you.
Okay. I want to make sure the tree's not moving around in some way.
the tree is definitely still alive somehow. I don't
Doesn't
know if
look
it's
pleasant. Whatever's happening to it.
absolutely not.
What is Leo doing?
Don't.
Go ahead.
Am I familiar, Leo?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I don't want Leo to land on the tree now. I was gonna have him
Okay.
land on the tree and look around. I think he's gonna. Let's have him hover out of reach.
It's a
of the
pretty
longest
tall
branch.
tree. Is gonna have to be at least 50 feet up.
I don't mind if he's a little south of it, just as long as he's out of reach of. Imagine if a branch could, I don't know, straighten out and try to grab him.
I can't imagine that at all.
Further than that,
Yeah, that's
I don't
pretty
like
far
scary
fetched.
trees, man. I saw Poltergeist when I was a really little kid. Kinda freaked out.
I'm gonna have Astaroth
God,
approach the tree.
Okay. I also want to know where you guys are placing your tokens.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna go towards
Demalin
it.
is approaching as well to try and talk to it.
I'm interested in the sap that's coming out of the trees.
Okay.
Oh, I can't move my thing. It's
I'd like
game spells.
to kind of investigate the sap. Does it feel like
Okay.
it might be of magical nature? Is it more the nature of
Okay.
the sap is what I'm trying to determine.
Before that, I just want to hear from Valgrim. You were approaching. Did you want to do anything with Astaroth?
I mean, he's just honestly just checking to see if he gets attacked.
Some of the sprites, sorry, are kind of like a robot, making fun of him.
He has very heavy armor. That's not very nice.
They
Does
ignore you.
Ember
Ember.
think does Ember think Astaroth is alive?
Yeah, no, she's pretty convinced that they have got a member of the party who is just really quiet and
Cal, give me a investigation for the sap.
I can surely do that.
I have an idea or something I want to do.
Ooh, that ain't bad.
Ember might just try Druid craft to see if she can get anything to bloom on it.
The sap is pretty high up in the tree. If you wanted to go collect it, you'd have to climb the tree.
How far, give or take, up in the air?
10 to 15 feet up.
Oh, that's perfect.
And
Hey, screw you.
Boom,
Cow,
rabbit
cow,
hoop,
cow.
rabbit
Cow.
hoop. I
Mr.
did the
Cow.
thing.
Mr. Cow, before you do that,
No rabbit hop.
I would be careful not to damage the tree in any way. You think
Rabbit
landing on a
hop?
dry... Okay, fine.
I'm gonna rabbit hop to the nearest branch that has some sap, if that is possible.
actually move the token. I want to see where you go.
Oh God.
Okay, you rabbit up onto the branches, 10 feet up, and you are within reach of the sap. That if you want to collect some,
Here on this branch, or here, let's say here. Is that something
can
feasible?
you give me an athletics or acrobatics check with advantage?
Sure. Athletics or sorry, what did you say? My apologies.
Acrobatics.
Double
Okay.
11. What the hell?
You managed to jump on the branches, and your foot slips a little bit, but you manage to grab yourself back onto the tree.
Good job.
Can I do something?
Yeah.
So, in some of the holes, can I pour some of the water skin water into those? See if that helps.
Yeah, you can try. So you approach one of the hole, and
How big are they anyway?
the holes
The
are
sprites or the trees? Oh,
the holes are baseball sized.
Okay.
As you start pouring water in the tree, you see smoke starting to come out of it, and the ground starts to shake. Some of the roots of the tree are starting to move. The branch that you are on, Cal, is moving, trying to make you fall.
Whoa!
And I will need everyone to roll initiative.
Da, 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 da.
Kriv just looks at everyone like, I didn't do anything.
Quick question. Did I
Yes.
determine what origin the sap is?
That
That was my original thing.
Yeah. The sap is of unknown origin. You've never seen that type of sap before.
Interesting. Okay.
You've seen a few types of saps, not this one.
Is it magical? Was I able to determine that or not?
You'll have to spend a bit more time
Sure.
with it to determine
Not
that.
a problem. Thank you very much.
What'd you give to Foundry tonight, Liv?
Hmm?
That's your second nat 20.
Holy shit, me too.
I got a net.
No, actually, no, I lied.
This is gonna bite me in the ass later. I can feel it.
Probably.
Yeah, it's like always like it's never in combat. What was the first thing? It was a history check. Yeah, no, this is gonna end really badly for me.
Give me a second. I'm missing the melon. Gonna make sure that your Astaroth is right after you with 15.
Yeah, with my nice old +3 to initiative.
Chitav.
Better than my
The
+0.
clothy boy is inside the crazy magic tree.
I don't know what else you expected.
So, Kriv, smoke is coming out of the hole as if the water is actually harming it. Carl, I need you to do a dexterity saving throw to see if you fall from
Right
the
off the
branch.
bat. All
DC
right.
15. and I will place you right here.
The
Nice.
water I
No!
the wa-
Water that you poured in looked serene,
Wait.
clean.
Okay.
Can I use? Do I have a reaction, or is that my reaction?
You can use a reaction, yes.
I am allowed to use a reaction, right?
Yes, what do you want to do? Yeah, go for it.
So I can reroll, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, because Come on, baby.
It's much better.
Okay.
As the roots start to animate, you manage to hold on to the tree. Is that better or worse? I'll let you.
Well, guess
determine
we'll have
that.
to see.
Mhm.
Oh god, that's creepy.
And actually, Cal, we are starting combat with you. All of the pixies have retreated back inside the trunk. Ah, he's gonna get you now. Let's go, Big Barkless. You can do it. Kill them
What, he
all.
has a nickname and everything? Big Barkless? Get out of here.
Call, please stop playing with the blight.
I don't know how to use this.
Oh,
You can just.
I don't know why that
click
took me so long
somewhere.
to like.
Choop. And that's it. I think that's the end of
Very
my turn because, well, I guess I do have wait,
Oh,
I do
that's
have
a-
movement after that, right?
Misty Step is a
Yes.
bonus action. You still have an action and movement.
I want to play Devil's Advocate. Would my chronology thing, whatever the hell, chrono shift, isn't that a reaction? Does that not use my
Mhm.
bonus?
No, it
No.
does not.
Okay, so something different. Okay, perfect. I will move Slang, this Canes, Rain, Slank. Boop. And then, what is this? Target? I think this is target. Select targets, perfect. And a good old a classic.
As you move away,
Oh.
the tree is trying to get some of its roots out to try and strike at you, but it's still rooted in the ground.
Okay.
And you attack it. That's
Yes,
a
sir.
hit.
21. Damn.
Nice.
Pew 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 pew. So I did a thing. All right, that's it.
For 10 fire damage. The tree does not react to the. It does not ignite. You do deal damage to it, but it does not.
Interesting. It can be hurt by fire.
Okay, and that's your turn.
It is
Yes,
a
sir.
tree.
Thank you, Ember.
Demolin, can you tell him that we're not trying to hurt him, please?
I'll try. Sir, Big Barkless, sir. I don't know what you want with us, but we don't want you any harm. But I don't think he can understand me.
Clearly the tree's infected. Maybe it's time to get out the infectors.
Right.
Sprite kebabs, anyone?
That's very violent. Anyway, she's gonna run up to Kriv. Gonna touch him. 1 second. Let me find the touching spell. Where's the touching spell?
Huh?
You're touching
She's a
who?
little worried.
You might want to reword that.
Yeah, she's a little worried now.
You have consent. Oh, Barkskin. Nice.
That's got to go in tavern rumors.
That's
You're
super
getting
useful to
touched.
Kriv.
Yeah.
Kriv, your AC is now 16 as bark starts growing on top of your scales.
Nice.
He's a little worried.
It.
Because we are fighting a tree, and now I'm barky like a tree. I'm like,
It's good. Don't worry. Don't think about it. Just fight. You're good. And then, should I turn into something? Oh, no. We're doing spellcasting rounds. Okay. All right. That's the end. That'll end my turn.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna get hit so hard after that. I feel it. I just feel it in my bones.
The sprites are buzzing around your heads, flying through the branches. It's like, you can't beat him, you can't beat him. You better run away.
That's really not nice.
Thank you, Ember.
They're just
show them.
they're just being so mean.
Demelin kind of takes a step back and says, this tree is no normal tree. I don't think it would be a good idea to fight it. And she retreats back 30 feet. I started 30 feet. 30 feet. Valgrim.
So there are sprites outside of this tree, correct?
There are, yes.
Teach you to make fun of my fucking armor. Fuck.
Doesn't teach them much.
Can I give him a heroic point inspiration for that comment? Because I thought it was pretty funny.
Yes, you can, but he can only use it. He can only use it
Next turn.
until the
Next
next
turn.
round.
Yeah.
Still.
All right. Well,
Glad you said that because I had not thought about him. Appreciate that.
bonus action. Tell my armor to try to hit this tree real hard.
Okay. Any movement? You're pretty far.
I'll move up next to Cypher.
Okay.
Right on.
Astaroth.
And for that's a good one right there.
That's a hit.
If it's a haunt or a blight or it'd be like 3 different things.
That's 3 damage. Force.
You make a dent in the tree. A very small dent.
Okay, we've hit it with
doing his
force,
best.
fire. Is that it?
Force and fire. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
I could test it with necrotic next. If we needed.
Yeah. Astaroth will stay next to Kriv so he can provide support if need be.
Okay. One of the sprite comes next to you, Ember, and kind of tries to bother you and make you lose your concentration. Can you give me a DC 8 concentration check? Yeah.
If it wants to stay open.
what's it doing?
It's
trying to
being
distract her.
annoying.
Yeah.
Ow.
Concentration. Oh, there it
It's
is.
a Constitution. Yeah.
Oh, Constitution. Sorry.
It's
Well,
something.
I've got a big button that says concentration. Which is
Oh, okay. All right. You managed to swat it that way, and it does not bother you. Kriv, with your AC 16.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Well, don't like this sprite bothering Ember, so I'm gonna swat the sprite
Thanks, Kriv.
with my giant maul. Reckless.
As a fly swap.
So I guess these things. Is it advantage, normal? Because of the size.
No, it's advantage.
Okay.
Oof.
That's a hit. How do you want to do this? They have 2 HP.
It's going straight to the ground. Along with my maul.
And you hear a little high-pitched voice. Ah!
Wow.
Explodes with green blood.
He like swings overhead like almost every time.
A lot of blood for 2 HP. She was
Any
carrying
other
a lot of water
actions,
weight.
Kriv?
That's all I have, really. I don't want not anything else I need.
Okay. Maeve.
Maeve.
Yes. I will attack the tree. With my bow.
Bring it.
You will have a attack.
Nice. This.
Oof.
I'm good.
That is a miss. Well, wait. It is uprooting itself right now.
Oh goodness. I can walk it. Okay, that's what I was wondering about.
Oh
Oh boy.
Also, the little dryad lady said we shouldn't fight it, so I don't know. I'm kind of debating just running away, but I've attacked
So,
it. We're
yeah,
good.
that's a miss.
Right. Then I will take a few steps back.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Cypher.
Yeah, see. Trying to decipher whether this is something that can be saved or not. I'm thinking not. I don't think
So
there's-
far, all you've seen is this tree starting to move. It has not attacked you. It's trying to uproot itself.
Right, if it's moving around, it's not really a tree anymore, is it? It's not rooted to the ground. Okay. Gonna make a call here.
I don't remember if trees do this
Be
here.
right back a second.
I don't think they do, my friend. So, I'm going to do something painful. I'm going to toll the dead.
Okay. It has been hurt, so it will be a D12. Roll your damage, please.
It made me roll a D8. I don't know why.
No,
no,
I
it
see a
did
D12.
It did it.
And it rolled an 8 for the saving throw.
Fortunately,
it takes
just
that
won't do.
12 damage.
So I'm 16 DC now.
Nice.
Getting better.
It does
The
not seem
wisest
to
members
resist the
of the
damage
party.
that you deal.
Acting totally different.
It's hard to see how it reacts to necrotic damage, but it does seem to react to it.
Okay, wow. This thing's not resistant to anything. All right. Where's Leo? God, don't want Leo to get grabbed. I have to recast him. I'm gonna pull Leo further. Oh no, I'll just tell Leo I want him further away. And my turn.
Okay.
How far is our boat from here?
About
Wait,
150 feet.
Okay.
Far enough.
Yeah.
Too far to try and run away from it.
The tree and with a little sword and tries to attack Astaroth.
Hey, you're gonna hurt him. Got a lot of armor though.
Which
He'll be
one?
fine.
Cal, you'll get a prompt for Silvery Barbs.
He said he'd
he's
be right
great.
back.
Okay.
I wish I could just disable that. I'll have to look into it.
I didn't get one.
I think once he says no, it's gonna prompt you.
Oh, you
Possibly.
can't override it.
No, I'll have to find a way to do it.
Might be
But there's a
installed.
timer.
There's a timer
Yeah.
to make this difficult decision.
I
To barbs or not to barbs? That is the question.
I'll just roll it. 20 to hit.
Yeah, it has a 15 armor class.
It takes 1 slashing damage.
How dare.
It's scratched to paint.
I hit you. I hit you. And it is the tree's turn.
Uh-oh. Leave my Leo alone.
As it is uprooting itself, you can see that part of the tree is opening up to form kind of a mouth.
Oh boy, not good.
Well, I got swallowed in the last one, so I'll take this one.
The
Trees-
trees do not get swallowed again. That's not honorable or something.
Trees, in my experience, do not have mouths. They don't need to eat.
Right.
This is
Then,
not normal.
We will put down whatever twisted thing this poor innocent tree has become. Unload, people! Wait. Unload frugally. In case we need spell slots for Babylon. I say not metagaming in any way. At all.
It's gonna try and grab Astaroth with its grasping root.
You stop touching me, good sir.
Still another Cal, you'll have to answer the prompt.
That's going in Tavern Rumors.
What am I supposed to answer? Sorry, I just got back.
You're getting a prompt for Silvery Barb.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just went to the bathroom. On who?
On Astaroth. And then it's prompting you. 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Boom.
For 8 bludgeoning damage, and Astaroth is grappled by one of the tree's branches.
You guys need to back away. I don't think this is good.
Astaroth can handle it.
Oh,
He has a
Maybe-
lot of metal on him. It probably doesn't taste very good.
It will try and bite you, Astaroth, as it is holding you with its bonus action.
Final bonus section got you grappled. Good to know.
For 18 damage.
Ooh.
there's
It's
Excuse
automatic.
me?
No, there. Wait.
two hit.
Yeah, no, I'm rolling plus.
Okay, that was to hit.
15.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah, that meets.
So 18 piercing damage as the tree
Wait.
bites down on Astaroth.
Wait, silvery barbs.
Okay. All
He
right.
barbs to that silvery. I don't know where I was going with
It's
that.
gonna re-roll. It's higher. 23 to hit.
Astaroth is gone.
Oh.
No.
And as it's biting it down, it doesn't like the taste of the metal and just spits it back out.
I told you.
And
Like-
Kriv, it will try and hit you with a branch.
Okay.
3 attacks. All right.
One of them was a bonus.
So you can only use it if it
Uh,
grapples you.
Who hit? It hit Ember?
No,
No,
Kriv.
Did it hit me?
I can't. I already burned my reaction.
Oh,
What's
that's
the
a
roll?
crit. Natural 20.
So is that an automatic hit, or can I use something to?
That's a hit. What do you want to
But
use?
If my armor class is higher than it, it still hits me. Yeah.
It's a 29 total
Yeah. Okay. That hits.
for 39 points of damage.
Oh.
Yep.
We have someone else with silvery barbs. It would probably be a good time to use it.
I couldn't. Wait. I can't. I can only do it when it attacks, not when the damage is done.
It attacked
can.
and it sent you the prompt.
Yeah, I know, but like it's all. I didn't use
will
it.
only it will only send you the prompt if it hits.
Okay, because okay, that's funny because I only got the prompt after you said it attacks.
Do you want to use it or not?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm re-rolling. +9. 23 to hit.
Jesus.
Yep,
Why
that hits.
can't
Same damage.
Alright.
For 19 points of damage.
Okay.
That's a bit better. And
Way better.
And that's its turn. Leo.
I got that.
I need to restart the thing because it's not prompting me correctly.
Yeah, mine was giving me trouble earlier too.
Maybe because you timed out that first one. Maybe.
Anything for Leo?
Yes.
Retreat.
Nope. Not when you're getting hit that hard, Mr. Kriv. He's gonna go and dash and get in physical contact with Kriv and stay that way if he has to hang on to him.
You land on my shoulder.
Cal.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
You get your reaction back.
Yeah, I'm trying to. There, I took a spell slot off. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make sure that it actually took it off once I used it, right? Pop out. Target. Sorry. That work? Yeah, it did. Okay. And hold it in.
Okay. Roll the damage. Should be a d12. Rolls a 14 for the saving throw, so that hits for 5 necrotic damage.
Perfect, and I will use my movement to back up a little bit. Why can't I target my... There. And I'm done.
Thank you. Ember. You're still concentrating on Barkskin.
Okay. I have a feeling this is not going to work the way that I want it to. And she's going to wild shape into a giant spider.
Make sure you use the regular wild shape so that you get the prompt to transform.
Right.
It's good to use the combat wild shape just so that it reduces your uses. But yeah.
Yeah. I think, did I remember to do the thing? I did not remember to do the thing.
What thing?
Being smart, and every time that we relearn this lesson, putting it in my favorites.
Oh.
There we go. Haha, there it is. Okay. Reading. I know how to read. They taught me this in first grade. No, that's an ice spider. What the fuck? I don't think I can turn into that.
Is there not a search at the top?
Aha. Wait,
I don't know if there is.
There could be. Wait, no. Not this. This will always take 5 to 10 minutes. Nope. Okay, we're just gonna make the gross noise and not do that. Okay. Do not consume. There we go.
I'm gonna go do it.
No, it's working. I just was.
Okay.
Can I turn it? I don't think I can turn it into an ice spider.
I don't think you've seen an ice spider before, no.
Yeah, no, that seems weird.
They're pretty
Ha!
strong,
There it is.
too.
It works.
Oh god. So big.
It's very
Nice.
big. And for her action, she's gonna try to web it.
Web the tree? Okay.
Yeah. Actually, let me just make sure I can. Yeah, we're gonna try to web the tree.
Was the DC? Or is it an attack?
There's a DC. It's 12. It's not very high.
Dexterity. Can you put it in the chat or?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Here it is. There we go. Consumability.
It's a ranged weapon attack.
Ah.
So if it hits, it's strained.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
All right. She webs badly. It just gets everywhere.
At least you don't get Kriv.
I did not get Kriv. I'm just gonna roll to see if I recharge it. E6. She does not. All right, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. One of the pixie gets up to you and says, "Ew, it's disgusting," and tries to attack one of your leg with a long sword.
Rude. I don't say that. I just hiss, or whatever the hell spiders.
Shatter, I
Okay,
think.
They do like
Yeah, she's-
they do like 1 point. I'm not gonna.
They do. So for 1 damage.
Rude. All right. I need to do concentration save.
That 1 damage is what killed Astaroth.
Is it really?
Yeah. It was exactly his hit points.
Wow. That's funny. Demalin is saying, I don't think we should stay around here, and is moving towards back to the path. Valgrim.
Well, I'm going to get my fucking Steel Defender. So I'm gonna run here. And
Astrat would have probably been spit out around here.
I'm going to cast
Tasha's
Caustic
Caustic
Brew.
Brew.
So
Roll
I
the
need-
damage.
What? It definitely doesn't. Well, actually,
You have that reroll that I gave you previously.
It has not taken effect yet because it hasn't been your turn.
And it's
Um,
it's not for damage, though, I think, right?
Yes, it can be for damage.
they
It's for
have
anything,
to.
yeah.
But I don't know why it says 0 as damage. Just roll it manually. They both passed, however. They rolled a 17. Your
course they
DC
do.
is what?
My spell save DC is 15. But it is a continuous stream, so I think it is. It's a concentration
Creatures in the
spell.
line must succeed on dexterity saving throw or be covered in acid. Well, if they fail, they are covered in acid, but if they succeed, they don't have any of the acid. So nothing happens. There's just acid everywhere, but it doesn't get on them.
And why is it a concentration spell? That doesn't make sense.
Agreed. It happens every turn.
That's weird. Instrument. Let me give me a
It's
second.
Yeah, it's every turn they take that damage, not immediate. If they're covered in it.
It still doesn't make sense that it's concentration. But yeah, if they do get hit, it's every turn until they take an action to wash it off.
Alright, well. Outside of that, I'm going to start gathering the parts of Astaroth and that'll end my turn.
Okay, thank you. Astaroth's turn is dead. Kriv.
Okay. I don't like this thing at all. Let's do it. I will, yes. Bonus action, rage. I got a 5. What's that do? Ooh, okay.
You want to explain what happens? Or
Nothing happens right now.
yeah, nothing happens right now.
So, targeting. Reckless. 15.
That's a hit.
And the damage.
Ooh, 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Nice. And you feel like you're barely hurting that thing. It doesn't resist your damage, but it's just a very big tree.
Okay. That's everything I can do.
Okay. Maeve, it's your turn, and the Arink Inspiration comes active now. You had given it to Valgrim, I think?
Yeah.
So make sure you mark it, Valgrim.
Even though I feel like we should just be running away, I think the whole group is just attacking it now, so I'm going to attack it again. My bow.
You should not have disadvantage, but that's a hit.
Right.
And you'll be able to use your sneak attack.
I'm not being, like, prompted for anything.
It's because you rolled with disadvantage. Just roll your damage normally. And you can add the sneak attacks on top. Are you attacking again?
No, I'm not trying to. Sorry, it's not working. This? Okay. Does that work?
Okay. Yep. 14 damage. And you can add your sneak attack on top.
It usually prompts me, so I'm gonna look for it. Sorry.
At level 2, your sneak attack is 1d6.
Haha.
Next.
And I think I'll action surge and attack again.
Okay. Don't click disadvantage.
I didn't click disadvantage; it just rolls automatically.
Okay, I'll have to figure why that is.
It says normal here, so like this, but
That's a hit.
okay.
For 8 damage.
Does it do sneak attack again?
Sneak attack is once per check. That's once per turn, so it's still your turn, so no, you can't.
So I guess that ends my turn.
Okay, thank you. Cypher.
Thank you.
All right. Can I heal a steel defender? Is that a thing?
You have to have it cast mending on it.
Don't.
Yeah, no, it's a construct, so you can't
Oh.
heal it.
And now that it's down, I have to rebuild it, so there's no way to heal it.
Just trying to save you the trouble, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Leo is still connected to Kriv, right?
Yes.
All right. I'll cast Cure Wounds. Do I want to?
Leo is connected to Ember, I think.
What?
Or Kriv. No, he's just not the right spot. I'll move him.
He was on Kriv.
I was like, oh, I don't know.
Kriv was the one that got smashed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Cure wounds.
Okay.
We'll do first level.
You should be able to cast it. Is it gonna say that you don't have the range?
It's probably gonna. Or you can just move me over there for 1 second.
Yeah, I will.
Just cast the spell. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Every time you
They
guys
have-
fire artillery, is that the sound that you guys make?
Boom.
Boom. Okay,
Kriv, you
perfect.
heal for 11 points of damage.
Yay!
Boom.
I like.
So that burns Leo's reaction, and that ends my turn. I'll let you guys work up front.
Okay, thank you. Bonus
Why
price
can't-
says, what was that, Kriv?
Oh, I don't know why I can't just click on it and apply it to me. Hey, it was so useful.
I can do it if you want.
No, it's okay. I got it.
Okay.
It's just
The sprite that's right next to you, Kriv, is oh, he's gonna hit you, and is heading into the tree.
okay.
Kriv, you are being hit by grasping root. Let's see if it hits with advantage.
Mhm.
Cal, you have a prompt for silvery barbs. And I still hit with a, what's the total? More than 25.
Okay.
You can give advantage to someone else, Cal.
You are muted, by the way, Cal.
Sorry. I'm gonna give it to myself, actually.
And then I barbs that.
I was wondering what's going on. Okay. All right. So it misses with a 14. Double barbs? Jesus.
I mean, it's got like another attack.
I hate wizards.
I'm not a wizard.
So it cannot bite you, but it will attack with you with another branch. Advantage. For 19 to hit.
That hits.
You definitely act like a wizard.
What's the okay? So what's your rules on barbarians and spells? Well, rage and spells.
You can't cast spells when you're raging.
Okay.
You take 19 points of damage.
That's halved, right?
That's halved.
Okay.
Well, you can halve it, is what I mean. And because of your, well, you want to explain your retribution.
So after the hit happens, like a black energy bolt from his chest shoots towards the tree, dealing
3 damage. It rolled it automatically.
Oh, did it? Oh, okay. Nice. And then I'm going to use my reaction.
Oh.
No, not that one. Where you at? Vengeful Assault. To attack it as well. For nothing.
For 11, that's
Which
a miss,
misses.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I tried.
Okay, and that's his turn. Leo. Does not have his
All right.
reaction.
No, he does. Actually, he's gonna stay hooked up to Kriv because Kriv is gonna stay right in the pocket the whole time anyway. So he'll stay.
Oh, have you been doing the 16, by the way? I was not paying attention.
Yes, he's been
Okay.
getting hit for more than 16.
Okay.
It
Just
updated it automatically.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's
awesome.
updated.
Cal,
2 more.
you have advantage
Yeah.
I forget about that.
from one of the silvery barbs that was thrown.
I didn't give it out, did I?
I don't know. I think it prompts you, but you can just tell me. I'll give it. I told the dead. Let's see. 18 saving throw.
I give it to myself.
Okay.
Would you like to recapture what? Would you like to use reactions for what? I don't get it. Why would I react to my own?
Because he saved.
No, it's the tree blight did a saving throw and succeeded.
So Silver Wilds can be used against people who save as well.
Oh, no, fuck it. No, I'm gonna keep it. Sorry.
Yeah. So no damage to the tree blight.
Yep. Well, that was unclimactic.
Anything else during
I'm
your
good.
turn?
Nope.
Giant spider Ember.
We're about to find out something that I feel like I already know, but I'm not. But we're gonna find out anyway. I'm gonna bite the tree.
Okay. You gotta bite the tree.
I'm a bite.
Roll
it.
your attack. What are you trying to find out?
Well, because she's chill the chill out. Actually, she's gonna try to move in between the what she believes to be her dead friend and her other friend dragging her dead friend away.
Mhm.
She is confused about your steel defender. She is pretty
Yeah.
sure there's a person in that armor. So she's gonna 18.
18 hits.
How
Dope.
tasty is the tree?
We're about to find out. It's 4 tasty. Okay, this is the thing we're gonna find out. It's technically poisonous because she's a spider. I don't remember how this works. Let's see.
Constitution
It is-
saving
yes,
throw
thank you.
for the tree.
Yep. Something a tree would never have constitution.
It is poisoned.
Okay,
Does it-
it's
does
gonna
it
take.
2d8?
Yeah. It's gonna take 13 poison damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're gonna,
Very
are
nice.
we gonna
didn't think
kill
that would
a tree
work.
with a poison spider? Is that our strat?
That's the strat, and I'm
Oh.
sticking with it.
Best part is
we'll
if we
take
knock
anything
it
we can
out.
get at this point.
Best part, if you knock it out with that thing, it actually paralyzes it and stabilizes it for 1 hour. That's very good for
So it
capturing
can't
people.
move anymore? That's
Not yet.
amazing.
If he gets
No,
knocked out,
right
yeah.
now it can still move, but once it,
Okay.
yeah, no, it's we can knock it out.
But you'd be the one attacking it because it has to be your attack, I think.
It
Yeah,
must have
I
worked.
mean,
It's not a poison that's ongoing though. It's just once.
yeah,
if
no,
you
I
deal
gotta
that
keep
poison
biting
damage.
it.
Yeah.
I don't think it is it as a poison. Yeah, it only ends up
Yeah.
being poisoned if I reduce it to.
0 HP, yeah.
Okay. Yep, she's done. That went way
Okay.
better than I thought it would.
Could we use that on
As
Agon?
you bite it, you can see
No.
it's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
green veins going through the tree, as if your poison is entering the system. That sprite is going to go and try to annoy Leo and try to attack Leo. For 11 to hit. Does that hit? Kent? Cypher? Let me go check. Yeah, it does. For 1 damage. And I believe that is enough to deal with Leo, unfortunately.
Leo should have more than 1 HP, don't he?
Familiars only have 1 HP, don't they?
Oh.
Apparently.
Let me check.
And let's just say specific.
His
as it
is
says otherwise.
owl. Owl. Father.
Owl
Nah,
has
it's got
1
one.
HP.
Yeah.
Mm.
He looks so sad.
The melon is running away.
That's fair. That's fair.
These little sprites are getting really annoying now.
The sprite gets the one that killed Astaroth gets in your face, Valgrim, and tries to attack you.
I'm about to kill the fuck.
For 18, does that hit?
Yep. It just signed a fucking death warrant.
For 1 damage. As it pokes you with the sword. And it's your turn.
$23 to hit.
That's it on the sprite. How do you want to do this?
I'm literally cutting it in half.
Okay. And it gets split in half right in the air. A piece
gonna
of it
treat it
falls
like
to
a
your
fucking
left, a piece of
soccer
it
ball.
falls to your right.
And kick fucking half of it. Treating it like a soccer ball.
Goodness
Okay.
gracious, the anger.
Well,
It's the
you'll-
one that fucking killed my steel defender. Fuck that guy.
Kent, you might understand the anger because one of the sprite killed Leo.
I'm aware.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were there.
And
okay.
then I have all the parts of Astaroth gathered.
Yep.
Question mark.
Yes. you
Okay.
do.
And I am
Hey,
moving back.
He didn't break into several pieces. He pretty much got crushed. You're gonna need some body work on that.
It'll buff right,
I mean,
it'll buff right out.
Yeah, it'll still since it loses the magic holding it together, it falls apart even then.
Oh, okay.
So
So
and-
Brie, you can wear up now.
move both of them back here. That should only be 25, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll let my turn there.
What's your strength?
12.
What's your height?
Not tall.
I'm gonna
Small.
say you can only go up to here, dragging
But-
your very, very large robot.
Don't you have a bag of holding?
I do, but I'm not gonna toss it in there.
He can't breathe. Sorry.
Okay. All right. It's your turn.
Yeah, there's an inspiration point right there for Ember. That was funny.
Okay. Ember, take an Eric inspiration.
Thanks.
When it will be Valgrim's turn. Kriv, it's your turn.
She was having cover for a bit. Laughing. Okay. I'm going to strike it again. Till someone tells me to stop, I guess.
It doesn't seem that injured.
Seems like that could be problematic if it's not that injured.
24 hits.
15.
Ooh, 15 damage. All right. Starting to look a little bit injured now.
I have nothing else.
All right. Let's take a quick break as we start Maeve's turn. It's 10:30, and I'm gonna try and figure out your bow while we take that break. So let's be back in 5 to 10 minutes, please.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
If only Lotte. Immediately back into the chaos.
And we are back. Maeve, it is your turn.
Yes, it is my turn. What? Yes, I'm aware. Thank you. I will attack this tree once more. Attack. Yes, that's a hit.
25 hits, yes.
Oh, now I have the use sneak attack prompt. Yay!
Yay.
It's fixed.
Woohoo!
Oh god, that's so much damage.
Woohoo!
I like that.
17 damage.
I like it that it works now.
Your arrow goes straight into its mouth, and he kind of roars back as it hits him. It's it.
Don't bite my friends.
It does not look happy at all. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. Cypher, are you back?
I'm here.
It's your turn.
Boy, am I happy to hear that. But I have an amazing plan that I'm about to do
Oh, really?
that I totally thought of in advance. Told to dead.
When in doubt.
Whip it out. Wait.
I was
No.
Nope. I don't think that's how that works.
That may not be the right thing.
Somebody
talking-
please put that in tavern rumors.
Yeah, we're talking about guns, right?
Oh,
That would
come
make
on.
sense.
I'm kidding. Only partially.
17 for the saving throw.
Well, poop.
Fortunately, Toll Dead does nothing.
Oh,
hit her.
why do you sound so happy about it?
He's actually trying to kill us.
That's fine.
You tried to kill me
I-
yesterday.
I see you, Toll the Dead, and I raise you. Whatchamacallit? Good old whatchamacallit? Spiritual weapon.
Oh, shit. All right.
Oh yeah, I leveled up, yo.
Yay!
Woohoo!
I leveled up, yo.
I think you're going to have a few choices to make.
Oh, I got this.
Make it a hammer so Kriv can grab it.
Silvery barbs.
That's weird.
See if they're saving.
Oh. It shouldn't have a saving throw for that.
Okay. Be an attack roll.
Dodge this summon.
Exactly. Dodge this. All right. It should give me the option now down at the bottom, I believe, to hit with old spiritual weapon.
Yeah, spiritual weapon, attack.
Oh, do I have him targeted? Dang it, I don't usually do all this stuff. I did have him targeted.
Sorry.
Features. You don't do it through the weapon. Do it through me. Spiritual weapon. I don't see it's not giving me the button, man.
If you press E, you'll have your left bar that appears. And maybe it's easier to access through there. But it should be at the bottom of your character sheet and the features, the class features. Spiritual weapon attack. Otherwise, I can do it for you.
I got it.
Okay.
Thank you. That was perfect.
I'll have for a miss, unfortunately.
Oh, that's okay. I got the spiritual weapon out now. Awesome.
Okay, thank you.
That'll do it.
Sprite, being annoying as ever, will try and attack you, Kriv, with its longsword.
Okay.
Why don't you pick on somebody like 10 times your... Wait, I can't speak.
Well, if it would have hit, it would have died.
I was
That's
hoping
funny.
it hit, so you did vengeful assault.
No,
so, yeah,
it's
that's a
my
miss.
rage.
Oh, right, the rage.
Guaranteed damage. There's no saves.
So, it is poisoned. And you are reckless, so that will cancel out and it will attack normally. It's trying to grab you, Kriv. For
Are you asking
13,
Lotte to?
that's a miss, I believe.
Just step on the branch.
It's going to try and attack you with a branch as well. For 14, Barkskin coming in hot.
Yeah.
Do I have anything
Thank
else?
you, Ember.
Not good.
What did
Can
I
I
do?
bite you?
Oh.
No, I can't bite you. Damn it.
I can heal.
All right, well, that's his turn. Leo's dead. Cal.
That is my name.
Or is it?
That do a
magic
thing?
missile. You did.
3. Sorry, I'm just trying to type in, but my...
Nice. Maximum damage for 15 force damage.
Nice.
Pew, pew, pew. Do, 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 do. Okay, that's it.
Very nice.
Magic missile
that's-
is so underrated.
I mean, guaranteed hits, yeah.
Guaranteed hits. And it's
Okay.
it makes, but it's the worst thing to have shielded.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
some reason.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also the less resisted damage type.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn, Cal?
Yes, sir.
And it is the time for the spider.
Spider time. I need to roll a d6.
Fricker, spider time.
Oh, and I have... I think that means I get it back. Yeah, it means I get it back. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna
Web or
web
bite?
this. I want to web them. I would like
Okay.
to web.
Tell me what the saving throw is.
It is
Oh, no,
a...
it's an attack. No, it's an attack roll. Roll your attack.
Oh, right. It's an attack, and then it's a saving throw to try to get out of the webs later, which is what
Yes.
confused me in the first place. If only I could... Oh, here we go. There it goes. Webs.
Webs.
Roll the damage.
That sounds like somebody I know. She says everything 3 times.
Let's see if it saves. 21.
Did they
Do
do
I-
it the first time, or the... Targets are action restrained.
Wait. Yeah. No, you hit it.
They've got to make it as an action after...
Oh, yeah,
during
yeah,
their
okay.
turn.
That should not be triggering me. Okay.
I think. I could be
It is
wrong.
restrained.
Okay.
Tree. What is this silvery barbs for? For their
No,
saving
no,
throw?
don't, no, cancel that. The saving throw's not now.
Okay, wait. Okay, so I've got a question now because I got an inspiration or a heroic inspiration. Do I have to use it now?
No. You can use it whenever you want.
Oh,
You
okay.
can keep it for another session if you want.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was confused. Okay, cool.
Okay, that's your turn.
But they don't stack.
They don't stack.
No.
So I should use it, but yeah. Okay, perfect. That is my turn. That is all that I gotta do.
Damn, you fixed it before I got to it.
One of the sprite flies over your head, Kriv, and then attacks you from behind.
Just waiting
For a
this
10.
long just to kill that sprite, man.
Demelin
Magic
is,
missiles
I'm
on
missing
the
with the
sprites
granite.
would be...
skipping her turn.
We want to
Valgrim.
win the fight more than get revenge on a sprite, right?
No.
right.
Well, technically, I've already got my revenge, so I guess I'm fine. I'm
Well,
fireballing the
it's fine.
tree.
The wizard could
Oh, and-
probably kill all of the sprites very easily.
Oh, it's restrained, so I have advantage.
Ow.
Nice. Wow, I rolled really low.
And yet that's still a hit.
Nice.
Like a 15 or a 16, I think.
15 would be correct.
Ooh.
4 fire damage.
4 fire
Nothing for
damage.
And I am... What, half speed right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have... Round up for player 15. So I'm at 25.
15 is good.
Okay.
Yep.
And I'll end my turn there.
Kriv.
Like, okay. Grief things coming in. I will not use reckless this time because it's standing somewhat still, so I'll swing as fast at it.
You still have advantage,
Yep.
Advantage.
and that's a hit.
That's restrained.
$11 points of damage. All right.
That could take some pain.
It's
Yeah, I'm just
almost as
using a-
if it was alive for hundreds of years.
And I'm kind of
something so
bashing the
old.
tree with a maul.
Not
so-
anymore.
We can count the rings in a few minutes, Ember.
You can crawl in its mouth and count the rings.
Oh God. No.
Any other actions for your turn, Kriv?
Nope.
Maeve.
Perfect timing, because I was feeding the cats. I'm so sorry. It's not dead yet. Did I miss anything?
No, it's still there.
So you have
Alright.
advantage because it is restrained.
Perfect. So now I would click advance.
Oof. That's a hit.
Alright. Normal with sneak attack. 15.
You have a big
15
axe
points
over
of
it.
damage.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yoo-hoo!
You see that the tree inside of its mouth, there is a sap that is starting to bubble up, and it's starting to seep out of a lot of the
Go back
holes.
a second.
All of the sap is almost boiling.
Uh-oh.
Careful, everyone. I think.
Cypher.
Boiling
think
like,
something's coming out.
does it make me feel like, yeah, it's gonna explode or something?
You do get that feeling, yes.
Uh-oh. Okay, wow.
Run!
I need Leo.
Leo was
So probably-
dead.
Hitting it again is bad, right? Will it blow up faster? Or maybe can I stop it from blowing up?
It is
Very good
restrained. It
questions.
can't go anywhere.
What's that?
Oh,
It's restrained. It cannot.
It's restrained. So if you just back away from it, can't.
Okay. Well, that's boring. I shoot a sprite.
Roll
Uh,
them dice.
let's see how wise it is. Toll the dead.
Could just roll the dice, see if hitting it makes it blow up faster or stops it.
No, I'm gonna back away. I'm not standing next to it, so I'm not gonna.
20 for the saving throw.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not the natural,
Oh.
but still.
Yeah, no, that thing's not capable of a natural 20.
I'm
It
not
doesn't do
burning
anything
another-
naturally.
Not burning another spell slot on that. Okay. Then in that case, I'll whack it with my spiritual weapon.
Oh yes.
Oh, I didn't need to move, did I? Boom. Okay. Spiritual weapon inflicting emotional damage. Here it comes. No.
That's revenge for the pixies inflicting emotional damage.
There you go.
It's really mean.
Come on, man. Let me click you a second ago. Why you gotta be like this?
It's not working.
It's right on the edge of my screen. Let me go full screen. God, it's still like off the screen. The button is off the screen. It's irritating.
Really? Is it because you're a pop out?
I got it now.
Okay.
Boom.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Natural
Ooh.
20.
Fuck that sprite.
That was for Leo.
Did you attack a sprite? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, how do you want to do this?
Disdainfully.
With menace in his
As if
eyes.
swatting a pest.
You
Ding.
swap straight into the tree's mouth, and it enters. It gets caught out in the sap, the boiling sap, and starts to sink into it as it screams in agony. Is that your turn?
It is indeed.
Okay. This sprite is going to yell out, "Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! It's gonna blow! It's gonna blow!" And it's going to try and run away. You can take an opportunity attack if you want, Kriv.
Oh, I
Yep.
should run.
Normal because I'm not ready. I wasn't. 14.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Damn, it doesn't really matter because it's gonna go right back in the
And,
ground.
How you want to do this?
Actually, just a overhead swing. Swinging to my right and swinging it right.
The head
I
goes
wanna-
first into the ground.
No, I want to baseball it into the
Oh.
thing's mouth.
Okay. All right.
Baseball swing right to his
There
mouth.
So the mouth is filled with boiling sap and a few sprites in there as well. Okay, I need to roll something.
Please don't.
You don't
Unfortunately, I need
I'm-
to.
You kinda
I'm right next
want
to it.
Okay. All right. Kriv, you're gonna get the. He's gonna try and grab you. Disadvantage. How come? Because he's restrained?
Could be.
Fuck me.
I'm still easy to hit, kind of.
Cal, you should be getting a prompt for Silvery Barb. And I will do my best to try and disable that.
Like
Point
that.
of mine is as long as you had an override, you know?
Yeah.
I do want to learn how to code Foundry.
Me too. It's in JavaScript.
It's in Java.
Uh,
Oh, that's not too bad. I learned
Awesome.
JavaScript at
So
some point.
that's
but
a
then I
17 to hit after the Silvery Barb, which still hits, I believe.
What is it?
17.
Yeah, it hits.
You can give advantage to someone, Cal. And you get hit for.
I'm gonna give it to Kriv.
Okay. Kriv, you take 11 points of damage.
It takes 6.
It takes 6 back. And you are grappled.
That was 11. I don't know if we have, don't it?
And now that you're grappled, it's going to try and bite you. With its
Hey!
bonus action. for 23 points of damage.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
Have.
Wait a minute. What was the hit roll?
There isn't. Why is
I didn't
there
see
none? No, it's the same thing as earlier. Let me roll. 21.
21.
Yes.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. 15.
He still hit
Misses.
you.
No.
Misses.
No, that's a miss.
15 miss.
Ah.
So no damage.
Heck yeah! I gotta burn
And
Barely
will-
dodge out of the way.
It will try and hit you with its branch. Disadvantage. With a 12, so that's a miss.
Why?
And you notice, Kriv, that it is boiling more and more next to you. You would have to guess that you have about 6 seconds to get out of there.
Oi!
Cal,
Well, why does he have 6
Bruh.
seconds before he needs to get out of there?
Because 6 seconds is
Because
a
the tree is bubbling sap out of its mouth and about to explode.
Okay, then you need to give me a second with that, please.
Would that
yeah.
be wisdom or intelligence to know that? Well, I guess everyone's been saying it, so yeah. You'll understand.
to you, Kriv, it's pretty obvious. To
How f-
Ember as well.
Oh boy.
How far am I from him? Can I
You
move
are
to him?
40 feet away.
You're too.
You can do a movement.
This is something I wanted to ask earlier, but I never got to. How
Yes?
does the mob look damaged? Does he look?
Oh, yeah, there's holes everywhere in its body now. It is near death. There's the sap that's boiling out. It's about to explode.
Oh.
Oh, this is so bad.
Firebolt. 12 is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay, then I will use my movement to then move backwards then instead. And that's my turn.
It still says you have silvery barbs on yourself. Advantage. So why don't you roll that again?
Sure. Because I never used it, that's true. Nope.
That's not better, unfortunately.
No.
Okay.
That would be it.
Giant spider Ember.
I am a large spider.
And you do see
I'm-
the sap boiling inside of its mouth with pixies as well. Not pixies, sorry, sprites.
This is very violent. She can't say that, but she's thinking it. I've got to do it. Damn it. She rolled a natural 20 on being smart enough to move away from the tree.
Isn't that good?
It is good, but it's not very, she moves back here.
Is the tree
it will
fully
take you-
rooted?
That's cool. She's
It's
willing
fully,
to accept that.
It's fully uprooted, yes, but it is also webbed. And it will attack you with its branch. As a disadvantage. 11. Does that hit?
That will not hit.
Okay.
And she does not regain her thing to reapply. So she's gonna. Can she drag somebody? Can she drag folks with her?
Yes.
I'm
It's
trying
going
to
be an
decide
action.
who I feel like she would not be versed in sap explosives, so I don't think that she knows how big the explosion's gonna be.
No, there's no way to know how big it's going to.
Valgrim's dragging the. All right, She's gonna try to grab Valgrim who's holding the steel defender,
Okay.
if he'll allow it.
Valgrim, do you resist? There's a giant spider trying to grab you with its mandibles.
As creepy as that is, can I see the tree about to fucking explode?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'm letting her grab me.
Okay, yeah, and then I don't know if she's a large creature right now, so I don't know if that's gonna slow her down.
It won't.
Okay, so then she's gonna dash and get all of them over here.
Well, grabbing both of them is going to be an action.
Oh,
you
okay.
won't
Then
be able
in
to
that
dash.
case, she's grabbing them and then probably just at least trying to shield them.
Do you still have movement left?
She's got 30 feet as a spider, I think.
Yeah. So no, you
She
don't
just
really
gets
have movement left. So you try to shield them. Okay.
Yeah, she's just trying to shield them. I guess if she can she try to shield Cypher too? If she's staying in place.
He's a bit too far from you.
Okay. All right.
I'll be fine.
Fine. We'll be fine. All right.
This sprite runs away, disengage, and runs there. Well, flies there. Devin skips her turn. Valgrim, you're being shielded by a giant spider.
Yep, and I'm gonna tell the tree to go fuck itself.
In what
18
language?
to hit.
sir? I'm just kidding.
Sylvan.
No issues in translation. You.
Yeah, it understands you. 5 points of
Understands that
damage.
too.
Yeah.
We're speaking 2 languages it understands. Violence and Sylvan.
Kriv, do me a favor and get out of there, buddy.
Valgrim, your turn's good.
Yep.
Kriv.
Okay, I have a few questions. One, is this the actual size of the tree? I doubt it, right?
No, it is much bigger than that, yes.
Okay. Can I
You
do
can
a
see it.
roll? Okay. I just want to know if I can do a roll since it's fully uprooted. Is there a way I can make it fall in the water behind it?
It is 50 feet
Like-
high.
Hitting a certain root, like back here, it causes it to fall in the water, maybe.
Well, give me an athletics check as your action, and it's going to be a DC 20 to do it.
I am raging.
Oh, what the fuck! And he rolls a 20.
Perfect.
Okay, describe to me how you want to do this.
So, I mean, I guess I would just go to one of the legs that's landing on the side here, and just put charge at it, throwing my body weight at it, and then just trying to tear it towards the water.
Okay. And you manage to topple the tree as some of the roots break off. They were rotten into the ground. And the tree starts to fall backwards into the water. And as it touches the water, the bark, well, whatever is left on the tree, starts to react with the water. And the sap from its mouth starts pouring into the water. And after a few seconds, there is a pretty sizable explosion under the water. And you all get wet, but nobody gets damaged. You would have gotten a lot of damage if you were right next to that when it exploded.
Yeah, because I still had
Oh,
to escape its grasp. Its grasp, because it had to be grappled. So I figured
shit.
maybe that would be.
That entire fight, everything I planned to do by the time it got to my turn was not a thing anymore.
Yeah, that's always how it goes.
Every time except when I healed Kriv. Other than that, I was like, I'm gonna do this. This is gonna work perfect. It's gonna help everybody get to my thing. I'm like, never mind.
Kriv just kind of walks.
Dead.
Kriv just kind of walks back and just puffs his chest a little bit.
I can be
Like,
DP
proud of
for
himself.
a few minutes. I'm okay with it.
That Tree Blight had a very high HP.
We've noticed.
I'm surprised you guys decided
We
to
had
fight
no
it all the way
idea.
to the end.
You have to understand that we have no concept of danger. Zero.
There's-
Clearly
Okay,
not.
After the dragon, I have the ego of a creature much larger than Ember. And it's a problem.
Probably Kriv does do now because he just threw a giant tree into the water.
Yeah, no, that's badass. In fact, Ember turns back out of wild shape and is like,
I trust the DM for using appropriate monster difficulty levels and me not reading all the subtle hints that he kept telling us to run away.
we can't read.
Never.
I said to run away 3 times, but you guys were all attacking it, so I guess I just joined in.
Hey,
I assumed the fact that the tanks were standing off against it didn't mean that everybody else was going to stay, and then I think I was wrong.
Yeah. Next good thing is now this map has to be edited because the tree is no longer there. It's in the water now.
Yes, I would. All right, and as we close off this combat, Demon says, what the hell was wrong with that tree? That sap.
Can I
you-
do a major check?
Were you able to collect some, Cal?
yeah, as I'm walking over there to collect the crazy sap into one of the vials that I have.
There is some of the sap on the ground that is no longer boiling.
Okay. I will be collecting some of the sap and filling up a vial with it.
Be careful with that.
I'm using a stick that I found on the side and like taking the sap and putting it in without touching it.
Okay, you can add your inventory a vial of sap.
Somebody else needs to write that in their inventory because I am the type of gamer who picks up all the potions and saves it because it's too important and never use it until the final boss. So y'all need to have that in your mind.
I noted it in my little notes that I'll probably have to rewatch the session to make sure
I think
that I write
everyone
properly.
noticed that as you pulled out the gourd earlier as well.
Yeah, itemization.
Or was
is
that
not
Valgrim?
my
That was
thing.
me.
No, that was you.
I haven't
sorry.
forgotten about it. Just not showing it to certain people in the party as much as I could.
I don't have a lot of injury at all.
I'm trying to decide
and-
if Ember's figured out that you guys aren't talking because she's
I want-
like, no.
I want to jump back to Lotte because you missed the whole combat. What's going on over there in the sinking palace?
Oh my
Like
god,
a
I
minute.
forgot about her.
Reading. I'm good.
You're reading. All right.
Yeah.
The
I
whole
don't think
minute
it's been
we were doing that
longer.
combat.
Yeah.
For y'all to
Wasn't
come
it?
back.
I'm gonna send you that information that you requested real
Wonderful.
soon.
Your
I just
your simple scouting mission is taking quite a long time.
a combat took
I mean-
30 seconds.
I was gonna actually say
Yeah.
we should go back and get Lotte because she said she was gonna be doing that thing for an hour.
You guys have been gone for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, long story, man.
That's probably true. I don't
Well,
know.
not to be
I
a
was
long
arguing
time.
with those fairies for a little. No.
Because Valgrim has set up camp, turned his wand into smith tools, and is repairing Astaroth right now. He is not moving.
Is he gonna live?
He looks really confused at you.
Is he? All right.
Valgrim, perhaps you should explain to Ember Astaroth's nature.
Yeah, so, Ember, this isn't a person.
I mean, he's not a person.
He'll like take out the stone that's embedded in Astaroth's chest and like show it to you.
That's a cool rock.
And I mean, it'd be hard to miss like the runes engraved and inscribed on the stone. Like this is obviously a magical stone.
Well, his armor's magical. I don't understand.
And then he'll pick up the helmet and show you the inside of it, where there is no person.
He got disintegrated? What? I didn't think that it was that bad. He just got stuck.
It was terrible. Strong magic stuff.
Cal, you're not helping.
Oh my god, he's gone!
Stop.
Kriv pick up one of the gauntlets that's disassembled and try to put it on.
I will hurt you, Kriv. Put that down.
He looks at it like, looks inside the armor, looks back at you.
I thought he was just a really quiet guy.
I look at Ember and I raise my fist to the sky. Cruel world! He left too soon!
They killed him. I was so excited. I thought we were just starting to get along.
Take out a handkerchief from my robe and start blowing my nose excessively.
All
I
right.
can do a wisdom check. 1 second.
Bro, you throw me a.
Kriv
you throw me a
understands
bone.
Ember more than he does you, Valgrim. So he's like,
she's confused, but she's like, okay, you guys aren't stressed out about this. I feel like it's gonna be okay.
I'm gonna put the stone back in his chest and put all the parts of him together and
ripping the gauntlet out of my hand, probably.
oh
Does
yeah,
it have a set time for it to be repaired? Let me check.
It's within an hour.
Oh, you're fine with that. But how
Yeah.
long does it take to repair it?
It says an
Full
action.
time.
Really?
Yep. I
Okay.
just had to spend a first level spell slot and an action.
You put the
And then
stone
it'll
back into
take-
its body.
A minute for it to return to life.
All of the pieces that were scattered on the ground, bended and twisted in different ways, all start coming back into pieces right in front of everyone, floating in the air, attaching the right arm and then the left arm. The torso starts floating into the air and legs start getting attached to the torso. And after a few moments, he's ready for action.
Drop down to my knees. Look at Liv. It's a miracle! The gods! They've intervened! And I start cracking up and just crack up. Oh, you're too easy. You're too easy. I'm sorry. Oh,
Kriv has a very look of disappointment on his face and huffs and just starts walking away.
She just kind of gives the robot like a hug around the leg. She's like, "Oh, he's back. Okay,
It'll
that's
like
okay.
pat
I
your
thought he was
head.
gonna die." Okay. I'm glad he's okay. You two seem very close, and I didn't want you guys to like, I feel like it would be very hard for you. I haven't known you guys for very long, but you guys seem like you're attached to each other. So yeah.
We still have some time left if you guys want to visit another location.
How long
What
does
is the
Cypher's
plan?
special weapon last?
I believe it is a
Minute. A minute.
minute.
isn't it?
Yes, spiritual weapon.
Oh. That's
Should
like,
we
oh,
go
a minute.
back and-
Yes, a minute.
oh.
I don't think this was where we were supposed to go. Should we go back and get Lotte?
Probably.
All right. I can't turn back into a crocodile for a little bit, but We could probably go back and get it. Did we see where we thought Avlorna was? We saw huts, some toadstools, and then this spot.
I don't know.
You were told, there's a blue elf in the patch of toadstools. You were told several times that Bavlorna is in the middle of the lake.
Do we think has... And nobody's described Bavlorna before, so is it possible that Bavlorna is a blue-looking elf?
Are you asking that to me or the group?
I don't know why I didn't do it in the character voice. Hey, do you guys think that the blue-looking elf might be Bavlorna? And potentially, should we go talk to her, or do we want to go back to get Lotte and then come back?
Did the elf seem obviously male?
Yes, male.
I don't think Bavlorna is a male, so I would have to say no.
I am
I mean-
intrigued.
She could look like a male.
She is a hag witch after all.
That could just be how she likes to appear. Or maybe the blue elf knows things. Elves seem to be old, and they like knowing things, I've noticed.
He could point us in the direction of Bavlorna. So
We can be nice to it and not fight anyone this time.
Maybe it'll invite us for tea time.
I love tea time.
Wink, wink.
Mhm.
What is that?
Okay. So back to Lotte or to the toadstool?
Let's get Lotte.
I agree. All right. Are we spending an hour? Does it take an hour for Valgrim to fix his thing, or are we?
It doesn't. It
minute.
takes about a minute.
Okay, then never mind. All right.
That is
Yeah.
not fair.
He has to fix it within an hour.
Takes me
He's so. You're good.
Takes me much longer to get Leo back.
That's
No, go.
well. I think that Leo is a fae, like me, which is cool. But you know, we're just harder to find, which is what my Iwin says. He says that we're very hard to find. So that's probably why it takes longer.
I see. I'll find Leo again, but if we need to get moving, I can wait.
How long would it take?
An hour.
Do we want to spend an hour recovering? I could turn back into a crocodile and bring us back faster, or Kriv could row us. I can't row us. I'm very small.
Kriv will take a seat at the sound of that.
Alright, if we are going to rest, I wouldn't mind trying to get Leo back.
I don't see any immediate danger.
Okay.
Excellent.
Everyone, as you settle down to take a short rest, could I get a perception check from everyone, please?
Yes, sir.
I'm going
Oh,
to
crap.
assume this one falls under trying to find danger.
It does.
That's 3!
Hey, a dirty
Okay.
Far
20.
better than 2 or 1.
It is
Yep.
indeed.
So that was her third nat 20 is what she meant.
Nobody notices any dangers. The waters are pretty calm. You do not see any boats with bullywugs on it. Strangely, the explosion in the water did not attract any attention. You are pretty far from other bullywugs right now. Ember, as you all take your short rest, and you can all mark a short rest.
No.
You
Yeah, what?
hear the water. You hear the flute from earlier piercing the fog. And as you hear it, you grow extremely sad. The music moves you and makes you melancholic. I don't know if that's a word.
Yes.
It is.
Okay. You can hear it from the southeast of you.
Is it something? Is it a song that I've heard before?
Give me history, please.
I suppose if I'm
21.
listening to it, I probably would be paying attention to it.
You've heard double flutes before, both in your dreams, Valgrim, and in the material plane. This specific tune, however, does not ring a bell.
Even with a 21, wow. All right.
Well, it doesn't mean that it can be remembered. Maybe it's new, you know?
Hmm. And it
So,
doesn't. It
Kriv,
just seems like it's just a sad song. It's not like.
yeah, it's just a sad tune. And Kriv starts passing out rations around, which consists of balls of flies.
As we're all sitting like a circle or something, or we're sitting on our sides.
It's very sweet of you. I'm glad you grabbed some extras. That's very smart. Otherwise, we'd probably starve, which would be really sad.
Let me try something.
He also has regular rations too, but he's just using those first.
Yeah.
Campsite!
That's so cool.
Yeah. We just need camping equipment now. I don't think we have any of this stuff on us.
No, you don't. I just wanted to try it. Okay. Where do you guys go?
We're
Lotte
just
or
turning
the
back
flute?
Lotte.
Okay. You make your way across the water without too much trouble. As you go towards the dock, you keep hearing that sad tune. Everyone can hear it now to the east of the path. But you make your way back to the other side of the water without too many troubles. Kriv is rowing, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
It just occurred to me that Brie's not here.
I know, but she told me what to do.
Okay. Right.
You make your way back to the sinking palace, where Brie has not moved an inch. She is sitting on the ground reading a book next to Agdon, and she says, "Oh, finally, you're back. I hope you haven't had too much trouble without me."
We could have
There
definitely
was
used
some
you.
trouble. Yeah.
You're a valued member of this team. We survived though, so it's okay.
I've been reading this book, and I think I've learned a little bit more about Bavlorna and the hags.
Do tell.
Well, hags are horrible witches, and they're almost always wicked. Have a wicked intent, and they have ancient origins. They're mostly dark fays. That book explains that they're sometimes tied to primal forces of foul magic. They're often found in fairy tales and nightmares. Are we in a nightmare?
No, I just think we're in the Feywild. I think. Wait. Guys?
It also says that they're known to make deals that really should be dealt with caution.
I think that goes without saying in this entire place.
Right.
Anything
And,
else?
It does say that Bavlorna is younger than Skebeta and older than Endelin. she has a nickname called the Slack-Jawed Lorna because she has a wide mouth and is prone to hang open.
Like frogs.
Almost like a frog, yeah. It
You
says
said
that
she's younger than Scabata, but older than who?
Endelin.
And
It also says that she is the hag of the present.
The of the past and the other ones of the future?
Maybe. I wouldn't know which. The book seems to have more information, but there's magic blocking it.
Wait,
magic
Not
from who?
today. Oh no, that's a 3rd level spell. Ignore me. Ignore me. Don't listen to me.
I hope this information is useful.
Very
And,
useful, thank you.
Agdon next to her goes, I have more information if you want. Like I said, I just don't want to be offered up to her on a plate.
We're not. We don't sell people. That's a bad person thing to do. We don't do that, so you shouldn't have to worry about that because we're good people. I think.
She threatened to put a crown of thorns on my head.
That's.
Pointing-
Figure of speech.
I mean, it could be a pretty crown. Maybe she was just trying to help you to look prettier. I think.
It looked
So
like
what
it
do you
could
know?
hurt.
What exactly could you share with us? Because we'd really appreciate your help.
I'm not sharing anything. It's the only thing I have to bargain with you right now. I want to be. I don't want to go see Bavlorna. I'll tell you what I know and leave me alone after.
I know you're our guest, but this is a little.
I'm no guest.
Oh. Can I talk to
untie
Maeve?
me?
I'm not allowed to do that. I don't think. Maeve, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
She'll like kind of walk off to the side with Maeve. Why are we still holding him?
He was supposed to. It was like part of a thing that I had to do to find him. I had a quest from a guy that knew my dad. So I'm kind of trying to find out if he's related to my dad in some way, shape, or form.
So you don't. Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm trying to see what he knows or what can help me, but he hasn't given up a whole lot of information yet. So,
Well,
kind of hoping.
maybe we should just ask him. I mean, if he thinks we're gonna sell him and that's why he's here, that's not a nice thing to do. I'm sure he doesn't want to talk to us because he thinks that we're gonna do something bad. But it sounds like you just want to know things.
Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to like build trust between him and the group a little bit, so they will untie him and not make him feel like a prisoner so much.
I mean,
See
I
if
will
he could help.
happily untie him. I think we could just see if he wants to stay with us. I mean, he can't go back to his weird hideout. I don't think he's paid Bavlorna recently. So he's probably safest with us.
As long as he sees it that way, I'm fine with untying him a little bit.
I mean, do we want to ask him now?
Ask him if he wants to stay with us.
Well, yeah, and then we could untie him, and then he would not be as upset because I think that like when you have a guest who's tied up, they don't like it very much.
Yeah, that
Just
makes sense.
from personal experience.
Oh, we can get into that maybe another time when you were tucked out. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think that will work very well. So.
Are you going to untie him, or do you want me to go do that?
He's your guest. So if you allow me to, I will untie him.
If you were still calling him a guest.
So right now he's tied up with shackles. Nobody has a key. Well, you all have plenty of keys. You just don't know which fits and which doesn't. What do you want to do?
He's also, I see covered in rope too.
Yes, there's some rope as well.
So how about we untie the rope and leave the I don't know which is best.
I mean, once you untie the ropes and then you try the shackles, I'll hand you my key and try that.
All right, yeah, she'll just use primal savagery to cut it down the middle.
Okay, that works too. I don't. You'll have to remind me which one your key is. Kriv. I gave some to everyone.
Yeah, I have to look it up myself because it's still over in my inventory. When you did the thing, it overrid all my items.
Oh no.
That's fine. I didn't have much.
I have a stupid question.
Mm-hmm.
How do I add a random vial with the thing? Like, how do I actually
On
add it?
D&D Beyond, you can add a custom item, and you can write whatever you want in it.
Okay.
Do you remove the ropes from Agdon?
Yeah, that's what she was doing the primal savagery with.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's a bad idea because we're gonna ruin the ropes. Whoever's ropes that is, they should untie it. So that I don't.
Kriv won't untie it because it's his rope.
Good idea.
That's smart.
He's the one that wrapped it.
Fair.
So I have the locking key.
Well, that's not useful right now.
It'll try anyways.
So listen, Agadon, we're gonna untie you because you're our guest, and you know we trust you because you're our guest. We could use your help with some stuff. Just I would prefer if you didn't run away because we have some questions, and I think that you're probably safest with us. Especially since you didn't pay pay Bavlorna for a little bit, and she's probably a little upset with you.
Well, that's exactly why I don't want to be seeing her.
Well, yeah, no, but you're not. We're not gonna make you do anything. You're our guest.
We just think you'd be safer with us, and maybe we can mutually help each other out here.
And we can lose the rope.
At this point, the rope's off, and Kriv picks him up by the shackles and tries to break him off of him. The key don't work. They were on his thighs, right? That was like the biggest part, like when they actually found him.
What's the question? What did you say?
Oh, so while they're talking to him, Kriv just picks him up by the shackles and goes to break the shackles off of him because the key doesn't work.
Yeah, the key doesn't work. It only locks things. Okay, the shackles come off. The rope comes off. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. All right. Here's what I'll tell you. She is allergic to something. If you go see her, and for some reasons you want to fight her or annoy her, run with her shins, and she's gonna start sneezing. That should give you some chance. Yes, with her shins. You know with her shins?
Do I know what the shins?
Yeah,
it's
you
like
would.
Counterclockwise.
It's
right?
counterclockwise. Yeah.
It was in one of the things that the mime of the carnival told us before you joined. I think
that would do it.
Yeah.
Okay, counterclockwise, got it.
So just run with the shins, and that should trigger her allergy.
Does it have to be like around her, or can it just be like close to her?
Just near her.
You are a wonderful friend. Thank you for telling us about this. Maeve, did you want to talk about the other thing now that we've maybe gained some rapport, or do you want to do it later?
Maybe Agdon and I can do it a little bit later.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Agdon. Can you promise to still be here? I think that you clearly know a lot about this area, and we'd very much appreciate it if we could continue to talk to you about these things.
As long as I don't need to meet Bavlorna, I'm good with that.
I don't think that has anything to do with anything that we need from our friendship, so...
Think you're gonna be safe.
All right. Is it okay if I stay in here?
No, of course.
And Demelin says, that big tree was a little bit too much for me. I'll stay with him.
I think
if you all
that's
don't mind.
I understand completely. We said that you wouldn't have to fight, and unfortunately you got in the middle of that, so that was not good.
Thank you. And as we start closing off this session, I would like to know what is your next course of action.
I'm gonna look for Bavlorna.
I want to see that toadstool elf dude.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And one vote for Bavlorna, one vote for the toadstool.
I think the toadstool is probably the way to get to Bavlorna, so I'm with that.
Maybe an encounter too. I don't know.
Very
We haven't
intrigued
by
seen
himself.
any other elves here, have we?
You have not, no.
This is the first elf we've seen.
There were none in Tsu's hut either.
On that note, everybody, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm like basically sleeping in front of the computer.
Good night,
Bye,
Good
Cal.
night, Cal.
Bye.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
See you next
Bye
week.
bye.
I mean,
So
he's blue
we-
and he's on a toadstool, so.
That's
Well,
unusual.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys are mentioning elves, Kriev's gonna look at what's his name? Agdon.
Mhm.
He's just gonna look at him.
Oh, okay.
Hoping you guys notice.
I'm rolling.
You can roll and see to interpret my.
So that they notice that you're looking at them? They do.
No, they're talking about the elf at the thing. And each time they say the word elf, I look at Agdon.
Okay.
Agdon, do you know any other elves? Do you know who an elf? Have you met a blue elf?
Blue elf? No, I haven't. There's very little elves in Hither. There's some Eladrin and Jan.
There's no fairies and there's no elves and they're just so fun. That's not how I remember the Feywild being.
Is there something you wanted to ask Agdon, Kriv?
His motive in body language was suggesting you guys ask him about the elves and see if they're a threat or not. Get some information on them.
He does not know the elves.
I don't know of any
He's never met
blue
one.
elf. I mean, we've seen plenty of travelers. Some of them were elves, but none of them were blue.
What does Bavlorna look like?
She's not very pretty to look at.
That's not nice.
Well, you'll find out by yourself if you meet her. But she looks like a big frog.
Oh, she's a bullywug hag.
She's not a bullywug. She's much worse than that.
Okay. Mm.
She she has big bulging eyes. She likes to take baths in her pool. Sometimes I met her there in the past.
Her pool.
Yeah, she has a pool in her hut.
Imagine having a lake and also a pool. That's so redundant. Just go swimming in the water. I mean, the water's not that great, actually. I kind of understand now. The water here is not good. It was very uncomfortable.
Thanks to a certain person. Looks at Lotte when you say that.
I don't know what you're talking about. It was not my fault.
I think that if she killed something, I wouldn't be feeling something alive that's causing all the poison. That would be weird.
There you go. You see, something else is causing it.
He tilts his head.
All right, gang. We had some players leave.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the end of the session. Thank you so much for coming.
So, I got a question for you.
Yes.
So, since the group, minus Lotte, killed the tree, do we all get a level up besides Lotte?
No.
Sneaky.
It's not XP
Seems like it
based.
was-
It's milestone based.
That's a milestone, right? That was a landmark we just killed.
You guys
Really
just
big.
leveled up.
I know. It's not a serious question. That's being funny.
I know.
Just that Lotte wasn't there, so I was like, oh, she missed out. Well, we get the benefits.
I do feel bad. We were like kind of out in a way. I was like, oh no, we're gonna leave her and we're gonna end up having this conversation. Like,
It does suck, but at the same time, this is some of the risk of splitting the party up. You know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Did we pull a small prank on her?
What do you
On Brie?
want to do?
Say we all leveled up, but except her.
We're still on the stream, so
Oh, shit.
if she watches it.
That wouldn't matter. She won't. She probably won't get to this part.
But no, that wouldn't be believable. You guys just leveled up.
Yeah.
I mean, King had us level up back-to-back sessions on Saturday morning, so
Really?
yeah. And I am
Yeah.
terrified of why.
He knows what's coming. All right. Thank you, everyone, for that great session. And we will see each other next week. Same time,
Alright.
same
See you
place.
next week. I'm gonna make fun of her on Tuesday though about it.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.